What's happening, lads? Before we start this week's episode of the podcast, I've got to tell you, my brand new stand-up special, What's Wrong With Me, is out right now on the Have a Word YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/haveawordpod if you're listening on audio. And if you watch it on YouTube, you're already there. It's the best thing I've ever done. The production value is insane. The reaction has already been insane. And I only released it like an hour ago. So I'm very grateful to everyone who's going to watch it. But do us a favour, if you enjoy it, like it, leave a comment, and especially share it. Put it in your WhatsApp groups, put it in your Instagram stories. Spread the word for us. Let's blitz the views we did on my last special. I'm really proud of this one. Not just the stand-up. Like, obviously, I'm proud of the hour of stand-up that I wrote, and it went well all over the country. But the amount of work and effort and attention to detail that Will Hutchby and the rest of the team have put in to creating this product is just levels above anything we've ever done before. And I can't wait to see what everyone thinks of it. So What's Wrong With Me, full stand-up special out now on the podcast YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/haveawordpod. Watch it, like it, share it. Appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Enjoy the episode. It's class. What's happening, lads? Before we start this week's episode of the Have a Word podcast, do us a favour, make sure you're following us on all social media. We are at Have a Word Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And on top of that, don't forget to go and subscribe to the Patreon page, patreon.com/haveawordpod. Early access to these episodes, an extra episode just for you lot every single week on Patreon. And don't forget those monthly specials, of which there are 40 plus now. They're basically a movie every single month. Patreon.com/haveawordpod. Enjoy the episode. It's a belter.
Wag wag, leads. You're listening to the funniest podcast in the game. From the heart of Liverpool, with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl, and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below-the-waist grooming.
Go, Ed. Get on me.
And now we're on.
How are we?
Yeah, good. How are you? In your fucking autumnal get-up.
I'm just trying to dress with intent. It's my new attitude.
Yeah.
So, like, I
He
think...
intends his tech start up in the next
You're about
couple
to
of
go
weeks.
for a really romantic winter walk then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get up, and instead of just, like, grabbing stuff and lashing it on, I'm trying to think about what I'm wearing.
I think you've been doing that for a while, I thought.
A little bit, but, like, I am quite guilty, especially, like, when we're just in here for the day, of going... Just give us that NFL hoodie. Just give the first pair of jeans in my wardrobe, and then the first trainees that I pick up.
Yep.
Yeah, because we forget there's nearly 200,000 people.
You can't see me legs.
But I've got me fucking... You can see your legs. You put them on the table, mate. I've got me RM Williams boots on. Thank you, by the way. Hashtag not an ad, but they have
Great
given me loads of
novelist.
stuff for free because they're dead sound. If you've got any trainees or shoes that need cleaning, there's a place in the Baltic called Reigler. And so I bought these boots in Australia as like my little sort of gift to myself from Australia, because that's what I do with my SUVs now. You know what I mean? I just get like something I can wear. So I got these in Australia. I was really made up with them. They're so comfy. They're really smart. Fucking smart, these shoes.
Smart, them.
And I come back, wore them at Jason Cook's Comedy Club. And then that was the night I went out with Jamie Hutchinson in Newcastle. And when I woke up the next day, they looked like they'd been on a bonfire. Like
They've been Jamied.
Yeah. To be fair, that night Jamie had to take me back to my hotel room, so all on me. But I took them to Grail, and then now they look brand new. So genuinely, if you've got any like boots, like these are suede as well. So if you've like fucked a pair of suede shoes, take them in there, because really reasonably priced, and they'll get them back to looking.
I enjoy the old Instagram reel of shoe cleaning.
Yes. Yeah. I like a rug clean, me.
Where did they get the rugs?
I like your Mars clean rug as well.
That's what I was thinking.
Nice. I've never seen your mum on one of the
I
reels.
don't like this feedback I'm getting in my headphones, though. What is that?
Oh, that's a little clicky thing. Where did they get the rugs, though? I don't understand.
People's houses?
Are you saying
No.
you want to stop for a second and check the headphones?
No. Make a noise. Talk.
Nah.
Adam.
I don't do what.
Finn. It's gone.
No, the rugs.
Staying in.
Rugs. The rugs that I see, are they on like white, like, do you know what I mean? Like
They look
a really,
like they've been in a farm.
they look, that's not someone's house, is it? That is,
It looks like maybe like in a shop.
It's a rug cleaning shop.
I don't even think there's any shop that's
It's like a back alley.
Yeah. that's had some sort of flooding.
Yeah.
It's absolutely grim.
It's so good, and they're just doing all blah blah blah, and then it comes out spotless.
It's the little
We need a
squeegee
rug-
pushy one, innit?
Yeah.
I have no desire to clean, but watching cleaning is great.
I love
What's the
like
desire
my
to clean?
flat or like bedroom being spotless.
Yeah.
Like I love it. Like I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible. But the idea of cleaning it is just the worst thing in the world. It's the one task apart from like having to phone anybody. By the way, shout out United Utilities, the biggest cunts on the planet, by the way.
Shout
out.
Yeah. Shout out.
Big respect. Like them water. Thanks for giving me all them clean tap water.
Fucking absolute. So I'm in the
What
process.
have they done?
I'm in the process of getting my mortgage, right? And they're trying to charge
From
me
United
for a water bill.
Utilities? Wow, they are
buy-
really expanded.
Monopoly, he's trying to buy United
I've been
Utilities.
using a hose pipe a lot, and I'd like a 3-bed semi.
So in January this year, I checked my credit file, and the one like default problem on it was a United Utilities bill that hadn't been paid. It was on my little brother's house because my little brother was obviously not paid his water bill, right?
That
So-
checks out. What?
It's still in my name. So I said to them, I was like, look, I just want this cleared off my file. I don't live there anymore. Like, I haven't lived there for a while. I'll just pay it because it is my little brother who lives in the house. I'll get the money off him. Can you just remove it from the file? They were like, absolutely, just pay it today. Sort it out. And they went, do you want the account closing? And I said, yeah, right. Went to apply for my mortgage, and the lad who's doing it's like, it's going to be sound, lad, and like we'll still get you on, but there is 2 defaults here that will like put your like rate up by like 1%, which is like over a 20-year mortgage or 30-year mortgage is going to fuck you. Like by quite a lot of money. He's like, you need to try and speak to these and get these taken off.
2 defaults.
So there's another one from last week from United Utilities from the same account. So I rang them yesterday and they were like, yeah, it's your account. And I was like, it isn't. And I told you this in January. They went, oh, but you paid it. And I went, I paid it because I just wanted it gone. And you said it'd be gone. First of all, that one's not gone. And now there's another one on it. And they were like, oh, well, we need like all this proof. And I was like,
Proof
"No,
of what?
that I've not been living there." So I went, the thing is, like, I still rent that house for my little brother. I was like, but I don't live there. It's not my responsibility anymore. Like the bill was, I told you to close the account and you didn't. They were like, yeah, we haven't done that. And I was like, so take the 2D. I was like, even this new bill, I'll pay it. I'll pay it now. I was like, but take the 2 defaults off my account. I know you can do it at the click of a button. They were like, yeah, well, we can accept the money off you, but we can't actually take it off until you prove. So I had to go through all my bank statements, find like regular bank statements from when I lived at the flat in town.
And this is your favourite kind of thing to do, isn't it?
And then I sent them it all yesterday. Rang them back and was like, have you got it? And they were like, oh, emails on our system don't work that quick. And I went, what do you mean? They went, yeah, our email system, it has to check every email for viruses and stuff. And it can take up to 24 hours for an email you've sent to come into our inbox. And I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous. And they also told me that on the 14th of every month, that's when they tell credit companies whether there's defaults that should either remain on the account or be removed. So I was like, right, so let's say this takes 24 hours, because this was like 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I was like, let's say this takes 24 hours to tomorrow, and then you've got to review the files. I went, how long does that normally take? She went, 24 to 48 hours. I said, so if that takes you 48 hours, you won't know till the 15th that I shouldn't have them on my file. So I won't have these removed until the 14th of December. She went, that is what I'm telling you, yeah. I went, you need to make a note now, the second these files come through, because these need to be off by the 14th. Like, this is ridiculous. This is your company's mistake. And I'm now having to, like, go through all this fucking shit when I've got a million other things on. And, like, she was really sort of cocky and arrogant. Because I'm being overly polite at first, because I'm like, essentially, I'm asking for a favour, aren't I? Although, like, it's their fault. They don't have to help you. They can just be cunts about it. So I'm being, like, really...
They want to be, by the sound of
I'm
it.
really not. And she was like, yeah, we can't do that. No, that's not how it works, love. And I was like... Why didn't you tell me in January you needed this stuff? You literally said we'll close the account today. And you haven't. I was like, and I'm offering to give you all the money you've ever been owed. I was like, you can have more if you want it.
That'll be recorded as well.
Yeah.
You should say, listen back to that conversation.
Oh, absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, but that's
So
not going to help his mortgage application, is it?
I
They're
got
not
a
going to
text from
listen
them
to
this
it.
morning going, all your documents have been come through and we're now dealing with it. We'll be in touch later today. So if that phone goes off, by the way, I've got to take it. Sorry to do a Carl.
Whoa, when did I last do that? That's not for
you
2
haven't done it
years.
for ages.
2 years.
I mean,
Yeah,
there was
that is still doing a cow.
yeah.
No, 2 years. Statute of limitation. I'm done now.
There was a time when you were getting your orange rebuilt that there was
I
a
still
lot
can't
of,
talk about the footy without someone mentioning Mackies. That's been 5 years. You've still got 3 years to go, sir.
That was episode 2.
Was episode 2?
Yeah. When Rob Thomas rang up and went, hey, I don't know what you're talking about today when you're recording, but you've got to ask him about this. Classic Rob Thomas move.
Yeah. So United Utilities are fucking arseholes.
Well, welcome to a load of bullshit when it comes to getting houses and buying houses. It's always annoying.
I
There's
have put
always
an
little
offer in,
things.
Whoa.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
On United Utilities, she's trying to buy it.
Yeah. Trying to buy it just so I can shut it down. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
You can get
Fuck
to
off,
burn
United
water.
Utilities.
Can burn water.
Can you burn water? Oh, yeah, I suppose that's steam, isn't it?
Boiling it.
Boiling it, yeah.
Yeah.
Boiling it.
I mean, if you're burning water, there is a problem at
Smell
United
go in.
Utilities, isn't there?
Smell go in.
But anyway, yeah, I'm dressing with intent.
Good. Good.
Trying to think about it.
Homeowner. Soon to be
Don't call me that.
winter homeowner.
It's just a jumper.
You're going to move in before Crimbo?
What?
You're going to move in before Crimbo?
Not if United Utilities have got anything to do with
I
it.
mean, if they accepted the offer and the mortgage goes through, like my tenancy is up in January. Now we can. Our landlord said we can go rolling month by month as long as we give him a month's notice. He's happy with that. I would like to have it by January, but you know, at this stage, that is tight, isn't it?
That's, that rolling makes it easier, doesn't it?
Does it
Plus,
feel
it's
like-
good if you can afford to do like a month overlap. That's great. And then you can, do the magic.
Well, the place
I
I'm
don't know what you're
going
gonna
to
do, but,
is
you know,
is ready to move
You'll
in.
do stuff, won't you?
It's
Will this
ready
feel like
to
your
move
first
in.
house?
What?
It's just going to feel like your first place.
Yeah.
Because you've lived in 3-4 places now.
Oh, it is his first place.
Yeah, because he's bought it.
No,
100%.
I'll be honest with you. The house that United Utilities are still holding me to ransom for, that felt like home
First one.
for a bit.
Different when you're buying, though, I think.
Yeah, it's totally different. Especially because I'm gonna immediately put my stamp on it. Like the woman, and obviously this is all assuming this place goes through. I'm just like sort of, sending out to the
Manifesting.
universe that it's happening. She's finished it really nice, but it is a little bit woman in her 50s, 60s in parts.
Great.
No rodeo ball.
There's no rodeo ball.
There's HRT everywhere.
Love a rodeo ball.
Like the walls in the master
Where'd you put
bedroom are
that?
painted purple. That's fucking going immediately. Do you know what I mean? And in the living room, they're a really dark navy blue, and I actually quite like that, but I am going to switch that up a bit. Also, her telly's fucking tiny and it's on the wrong wall. I want to get a fucking massive one that fills the opposite wall.
Obviously.
I want it to look like a sports book.
It's annoying when you go to people's houses and they have got
telly.
the telly in the wrong place.
I understand why she's got it where she's got it, because she comes from an era where tellies were like fucking the size of phones on the other side of the room. Do you know what I mean? But like I want it to fill the opposite. I'll show you it in the break. Like
Girls
the wall.
don't get that.
What?
Girls don't understand. The telly needs to be big.
Women love tiny tellies.
So we've got a nice telly in our bedroom. It's good size. And I was like, I might get us a bigger one because we're getting the room decorated. There's like, I'll fill the space. She went, why? I was like, why wouldn't you want a bigger telly? She went, why do you? And I was like, it's bigger.
To see more bigger.
Yeah, like bigger for the telly is better on the most. She was like, I don't want one. I was like, well, I'm going to get it and you're going to watch it and it's going to be better.
I very rarely do that with Laura, but when it came to the new telly, she was like, we don't need this. And so much of the time at the house, I'm like, cool, babe, whatever you want, sound. Like she's come up with the colour schemes for the living room and whatever. But with the telly, I was just like, no, we get in the fucking telly. It's a big space in that part of the living room. It's a big living room. That's on offer. I also get the VAT. I'm fucking doing it. And I just got it. And she bitched for a bit. And then we had the first movie night and she was like, oh, this is good, isn't it? Because you're like, yeah, because the lying down bit of our couch, you've got the little bit where you put your legs on. It's sort of there with the L is under the TV. It feels like you're at a fucking cinema. It's probably bigger in your vision than it would be at the cinema. It's class. What?
I let the first one go, the second one I couldn't. Painful.
Oh, real cinema's shutting. It is the worst performing cinema in the country.
Come round to my house,
but
Finn. You'll be
it's
all right.
the
When you
only
say in the
cinema.
country, do you mean Great Britain or do you mean Wales?
I think Great Britain.
The worst.
Is it the only one?
There's only one cinema in real. Awu.
Only one cinema in real.
Yeah.
It's closing down.
It's closing down on January 1st.
You've not even got like a retail park one. Is this
what retail? You've been to real? What retail park?
Oh no, I'm thinking
I've
of
even got a retail
Handed,
park.
no.
Yeah.
They haven't even got oak furniture landing rail, mate.
Landon was stealing all your
Shittest
fucking
theme park
cinema.
ever, by the way.
So I'm going to have to get a train to my nearest cinema now.
Why don't you drive?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could drive, but I do like having an edible and going to the cinema.
Oh, that's
Oh,
shit.
is
I'm really
it?
gutted for you there because you love cinema.
I love going to the cinema.
What's the because it just makes no money?
Yeah.
Spend more money?
Well, I think the last time it was full was for the In-Betweeners movie 2 in 2013. That was the last time I saw it full.
Sad.
That
Saying
would have been
that,
2014, actually, because I went to see that in the cinema in Edinburgh. And that was, I wasn't there in 2013. So
I haven't been to many films recently that have been full.
Barbie was full, but I went in London.
Paddington 3 was busy on Sunday afternoon. I should have taken the kids, really, but you know, you can't get
What's
tickets.
he still doing, him?
What?
Paddington?
Knocking out class films.
What's he doing?
They're meant to be sick. I've not watched them. But they're
He
meant
went,
to be actually
he went to
good.
find Aunt Lucy in Peru.
You can't be fucking coming for Paddington. He's on Paddington 3 when the Fast and the Furious are on number 378.
They're some of the most pathetic films ever made.
Paddington Bear. This time
No.
it's more Paddington.
Just don't know what he's still doing.
Pad
Two
Boy,
Pad Tootin.
Pad Boys 3.
Tokyo Drift. do Paddington in Tokyo.
He went to Peru and got on it, mate. Went in the jungle.
Does everyone know he's a
General
bear?
Levi, jungle is massive, is in Paddington 3.
In real life or like
No, in the film. Does everyone know he's a bear?
Yeah, it's not. It's
No,
not a Robbie Williams documentary.
No, I know that. But is everyone like, hey, there's a cartoon bear there? Or is he just like,
No,
part
they
of
don't.
society?
They don't keep stopping the narrative to go. It's mad that this little cunt's talking. He's a fucking bear.
No. Is
Who
he,
put this
is
jacket
it
on
like in the universe Paddington Bear exists and everyone's like, yeah, there's Paddington Bear.
Like
And everyone's
Ted?
yeah. Everyone's like, that's a fucking bear. Obviously not everyone's saying it.
Yeah, there isn't repeated instances where someone just goes, "Oh my god, the fucking bear's talking! Shoot the cunt!" It would really ruin the rhythm of the film.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I do.
know
I
what
know
you
what you're talking about. But it's.
Do they ignore it?
Yeah.
Or
Do they ignore the
acknowledge
fact that he's a bear? Or do
Well,
they-
no, they adopt him. They let him live in their house.
Isn't it a bit mad that we all just ignore the parrots talk sometimes?
Have you heard crows talk?
No.
Or is it hawks, crows? One of them. They talk better than parrots.
Are you talking to birds?
What?
So they talk better than. So parrots literally just mimic, don't they? And they,
Yeah.
Hawks ask you how you doing.
No,
Oh no, is it them that can do accents?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad.
wild. They talk so much better. Parrots
But, like-
are fucking bagheads when it comes to talking.
No, but they're the only animal that do it.
They don't talk, do they?
What do you mean they don't talk?
They're not sitting there chatting away to each other. They mimic.
That's what they want you to think.
Why?
Because, like that fucking like whatever bit. Like the worry we're going to put them to work.
Yeah. Parrots are like doing that. Here's a pretty boy. But really, they're thinking, "I'll fucking kill you." They just hold back from saying it.
Like, they talk.
Yeah.
You'll be the first against
Like,
the wall.
genuinely, it's mad that it's parrots and not like monkeys, innit?
What?
No, because then they will be put to work.
Just talk me through it.
Monkeys are closer to people
Yeah.
than parrots. I don't think that's a controversial thing
Aren't
to
we
say.
closer to bananas?
Absolutely. I'm
Right.
not related to parrots. am I?
Exactly.
Aren't we closer to bananas than monkeys in DNA?
No.
No, Carl.
No.
Google that. I'm sure we share more DNA with a banana than a monkey.
No. Surely not.
Google that.
We do share quite a lot of DNA with a banana.
Right.
No, humans are closer to monkeys than bananas.
Yeah. Good fact.
98% of their genes with chimpanzees. Human and bananas, 25%.
That's still quite a lot, though, innit?
That is a
Quarter
lot of-
banana. That's mad, isn't it? But you didn't know that this morning.
I didn't, but I feel good now.
But, like, if I said to you, if you knew nothing about the planet, if you were a space alien who came down,
Which one of these animals is most likely to be able to talk?
yeah,
Yeah, that one. The
you,
monkey.
like parrot would be low. You'd go to hippo before parrot.
Yeah, they look like they
Yeah.
talk.
Monkeys would be your first guess.
Oh, 100%.
Like, absolutely. Parrot would be, like, they'd be after meerkats. They'd be after
Oh, meerkats.
I'm putting
all over.
lemurs up there. Lemurs look like they chat.
goats, like
Ringtails.
cows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they'd be funny as well.
Yeah. King Julian
100%. I'm with you.
But, like,
on the nose.
it's just mad, innit?
Yeah. Birds are fucking weird.
Listen to
constantly.
hawks talk. Bars. They're insane. They've got.
Where have you been listening to
on
Hawk
TikTok.
doing?
Apparently, parrots can they can mimic like 10 things. Hawks can do over 100, and they do accents.
They
and
do
shit.
like sellotape and all sorts.
Yeah, it's mad. Hawks are heavy. You've seen them, haven't you?
I have seen hawks, yeah.
It might be crows, you know. It's one of them, but it's a black bird.
It said here it's like Australian magpies or something.
It's not Australian magpies. That's what they want it to be.
Magpies over there are different.
Are they?
They're not like the black and white ones we get.
Do you do the two for sorrow, clap your
Are
thing?
you messing? He's doing it now probably because there's one outside. I've never seen anyone do Seneca does it as well.
What do you do?
But not
What
to
do you
your
do
level.
it?
1 for sorrow, 2 for joy.
No, but when you
3
see the
for
magpie, you
joy.
give him a little
Morning,
no.
Mr. Magpie,
Yeah.
with the wife and kids. That's what you say.
Every time.
And that's mad because if it was a hawk, they'd be like, yeah, they're doing all right. Little one's just out of nursery. You know, doing all right. Thank you, Carl. Love the pad, by the way.
I'm a crow, by the way.
Said I'm a £10 fucking hawk, me, mate.
No, but I do that because of my mum.
It's crows, I think.
My mum used to do it.
Is it crows?
And so one time, and this is a true story, and this is why I do it, right? My mum and dad were driving back from London. So my mum was really like mental with it. She never just let on to them. If she seen one, she would go fucking...
Ravens.
What?
It's ravens. Sorry, carry on.
Right.
Oh, get your
So
fucking ornithology.
You've just been watching the NFL and seeing like the players having a conversation. Like, fucking hell, them Ravens are talking.
Tell you what, them Ravens got a great defence.
It's ravens.
So my mum was driving back from London. Her and my dad lived in London for a bit, and they were driving back. And my mum had this thing where if she seen one magpie, she'd try and find another one so that she could say 2 for joy. So she'd have a look around for ages, right, trying to find the other one.
She won't stop the car.
So this is the thing, like, I don't think my dad would stop the car, but I think they'd stop to get like petrol or a bite to eat or something. And they seen one, and she spent like fucking 45 minutes trying to find another magpie and couldn't, right? And when they got back to Liverpool, her nan was dead.
It was the magpie.
Murdering bastards.
No, the magpie didn't. The magpie, by the way, this is a common misconception with the magpie stuff.
Magpies are
The
murdering
magpies
grandparents.
aren't evil. They're messengers. They're just coming to let you know, hey, you got bad luck coming.
Oh, so they're actually good. They're just a bit, you know, Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just tell your mum to go around the corner then tell her that that one was this another one?
Why didn't I? Because I wasn't born yet, Carl.
Oh.
And I wasn't in the car because I wasn't born.
Well,
wasn't his
Dad had gone,
responsibility.
that's another one, now.
I think my dad was just, you know, trying to get through the journey home with a mad woman who was looking for magpies.
But he does it every time. Like when we're on the bike ride the other day. Hello, Mr. Magpie. Hello, Mr. Like,
How many magpies you see?
Yeah.
quite a few on a bike ride.
You see 13, it's the devil himself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also-
yeah. If I see 13 magpies at the same time, I have questions.
Yeah.
What if they're migrating?
And also, on the anniversary of my mum's death and on her birthday, I always see loads of magpies on those days. Like, genuinely. And that might be like a confirmation bias or whatever it might be.
How many's loads?
Like, maybe into triple figures
You
sometimes.
should test that. What?
Are you going to a magpie sanctuary on the anniversary of your mum's
You
death?
should test that by not going out and see how many you see. Because if you start
know-
seeing them then, like Dursley.
The anniversary of my mum's death, I see a lot of lions,
So-
camel. I do go to the zoo. That's what she loved.
On the anniversary of my mum's death this year, so you know how my living room is in the basement?
I do.
And there's living room windows, and if, like, so the ground cuts our windows in half, do you know what I mean?
Yep.
On that bit of ground, like, I woke up and made a cup of tea, and I was about to get ready to go to the cemetery to see my mum, and there was 2 magpies.
That's joy, though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's never just bad luck. I just see loads on those days.
Do you go to the cemetery on the anniversary?
Yeah.
I mean, that's I feel like you should.
I feel guilty that I don't go more often, but because I don't like have a proper solid belief in like an afterlife.
Tell him what your Jack said this year.
So I texted our Jack and I was like, it was fucking pissing down, right? And was it like a Sunday?
Something like that, yeah.
So let's just check. But yeah, absolutely fucking lashing it down. But
My mum's was a Sunday, a couple of weeks ago. The only reason I remember it is because it's so important to my sister. I have to message my sister. It doesn't even register with me.
So I texted our Jack and I was like, I'm about to go and get some flowers and go to my mum's grave. Do you want me to pick you up so you can come with me? And he texted me back and said, fucking hell, you don't have to pick the days to fucking do this, don't you? Fucking weather like this, fucking nightmare. And I went, you know it's the anniversary of her death today? And he was like, I didn't know that, no. I will come.
Jesus Christ. She should move it like the Queen's birthday. Do it in June.
What happens if you see 9 magpie? Is there like a...
1 for sorrow, 2 for joy,
9.
2 for the girl, 4 for the boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for the secret never to be told, 8 for,
A wish,
9 for,
kiss,
10 for,
a surprise you should be careful not to miss,
11 for,
Health.
Xbox.
your
Sorry.
wish?
12 for,
wealth, 13, beware, it's the devil himself.
That's just bars, isn't it?
Triple figures, you're at a sanctuary.
Whoa, don't do that rhyme.
You silly cunt.
Oh my God. That might bruise my rib. Holy shit, Carl. That is an all-timer.
I just got worried. Got a mortgage to pay.
I know we've only done 23 minutes, but I think we have to have a break after that.
I don't think we can follow that. Or clip it.
Please clip it.
In other news,
We're not having a...
So just to give context for anyone who's watching the video of this, I'm in quite a bit of pain. So when me and Carl did our 100-kilometre bike ride the other day, I fell off my bike twice, and the second time was a proper fall and landed on me ribs. And
On the motorway.
for genuinely
What
for
a motorway.
24 hours it was all right, but the last 24 hours it's been really fucking bad, and particularly the last 12. I went to A&E last night because I wanted to get a scan, but it was so busy. I think so. It's £100 for a private X-ray, and I think after we're done today, before I go and do the Jacaranda, I'm just going to go and get it done just to double check everything.
Like Rodney Street or something.
I'm not sure where it is. I just googled it before and it says from £99 in Liverpool.
Just go to the dentist, and then when he tells you to put your just do hands.
Yeah, they're not in the room anyway. They leave the room for a dental
They've got an
Hell, lad,
X-ray.
your teeth are fucked.
Just get a tiny little fucking X-ray there.
You'll be fine.
Yeah,
mean, you
it's,
couldn't
for
have done-
it's for peace of mind.
You could have done many worse
I haven't
things for the
recovered from the
endurance week, but you've done
Yeah.
it now.
It's yeah.
Tell you what, I'm fucking bored of cycling.
I hate it so much. I can't. I'm really looking forward to getting back to running.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it.
I prefer it with you. Prefer it
Go
with
back
somebody.
to bumming. I don't get anything but
We had a fucking
cycling.
good time on Sunday. It was difficult,
Yeah.
but we had fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Falling off a bike, fracturing a rib on a motorway. What a laugh.
but that was,
7
like-
biscuits in him.
But this might be the nicest thing I've ever said to you on this podcast. Like, I enjoyed spending 9 hours with you.
That's what I mean.
I didn't enjoy, you could have took that cycling away and it would have improved the day. It wasn't the
yeah.
cycling that,
No.
like, if you'd have gone, hey, Al, do you want to just go and sit in Pogues for 9 hours and listen to some music? That'd have been a better day, wouldn't it?
Go to the
Yeah,
cinema.
but because to me, because we were doing something, it was like we're achieving this together. That's what made it good.
Totally.
If I do 9 hours on my own, I'd have been like, yeah, I've smashed that. But like, they're doing it with someone, you're like, we fucking nailed that.
Yeah, no, I was proud of us.
So like, when you do it next week in India, you're gonna feel well better.
Oh, I was bored yesterday. In the 4th hour of cycling, I was like, this is dull. And then I saw some fucking
On your-
knobhead on an electric bike just fly past me, and I hated him. And then started pricing up electric bikes.
On your own, it's fucking horrific, like, to do a really long time. But I do think, like, the camaraderie of us all being out there,
Oh, we're not going
It's-
to notice 30 miles have gone, genuinely.
like, there was moments the other day where we were like, we've done another 20k there, and we just had a chat.
Yeah.
Like,
Good. I hope it makes it easier.
I genuinely think it's going to be good. I feel more excited now. The fact that we've done 100k.
I'm devastated by this because, like, genuinely, like, I'm open because we're not cycling.
Till
So
Monday.
this is probably, from all the reading I've done on it in the past sort of 12 hours, I've done damage to my intercostal muscle. That's the most likely thing. I've got to double check that it's not a fracture. And even with a fracture, you can do some exercise. You just got to make sure it's not going to, like, scratch one of your organs, right? Like, the only way it would stop me doing anything is if, like, they go, hey, your organs are in danger, because then you can't do it. But, like, if I've fractured this rib, I'll get strapped up so I can't move much, and I'll still do it. There's nothing stopping me doing it. But, like, genuinely, what?
Get
Taking it done.
Get bummed.
getting strapped up. No one's going to do nothing about me.
What's that, Mr. Magpie?
But, like, right this second, I couldn't cycle from me to you. Like, the breathing's really fucking horrific with it. Freddie Quinn made me laugh so much last night, off stage, obviously. And
I was wondering who was going to do the line.
and I had to tell him to stop for a minute because it was really bad. And then I went to A&E and it was too busy. So it's really... Because the other day, after that cycle, I felt so good and ready. I was like, it's going to be fucking so doable. This is going to feel really fucking difficult at times, but really good. And we're totally capable of getting it done. And this is now like, why now? Why didn't I fall off me like fucking 6 weeks ago? Do you know what I mean? And it would have been healed by now. But apparently, an intercostal muscle to if it's a really, really bad one, which I don't think it is, I think that can take up to 6 weeks to heal. A medium one takes about 2 weeks. And like if you've just like took a bit of a whack, which is what I'm hoping has happened, it's several days, it says. So by the time we start cycling on Monday, I think it should be all right.
It'll have been 8 days since you've done it.
So,
And how's your back?
So you texted me yesterday. I'm scared to do anything before we get there in case it goes again.
I think you should do that because you'd rather hear to hear and know than go over there and be like, oh, boys, I need to go to A&E because I can't.
I know what he
Yeah.
means though, because what if let's say he goes cycling today and he hurts it, but if he gave it one more day's rest, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not going cycling tomorrow. I was planning to. I did 55 kilometers yesterday. I was bored. I've done loads. I'm not doing any before India. I'm not going to
doing
make
any more
myself
now.
any fitter. There's just a chance I like fall off
I'm
or
doing
something.
20s every night. It takes me an hour. Serica does a run.
I'm just
down.
giving this as much recovery as I possibly
Yeah,
can.
you should.
Get me to fucking India.
I'm just getting my bum ready. I'm not like I can do 20. It's fine.
I'll
It's
help
not
with that.
hurting me. But I just want my bum to be on a seat constantly. So next week I'm like, yeah, I know where I am.
I'm giving my bum a break.
I'm getting a massage on Friday though. So he's going to
Saints.
join me. I'm going to double it. I'm going to get like a 2-hour massage. So I'm going in loose.
All right, let's have a break. We'll be back in a sec.
What's happening, lads? Time to tell you about our absolute favourite and OG day one sponsor, mate. Manscaped.com, promo code WORD20, 20% off site-wide and free worldwide shipping. Every man knows the feeling of a fresh shave from the barbers, but I'm telling you right now, you can get it at home and you can do it yourself with the brand new Manscaped Chairman Pro Electric Foil Shaver. This is on top of all their already incredible products, like the lawnmower for your pubes. This is the little sexy neck one. Look, you've got one, Dan, haven't you?
Good quality, this. Get it there. Beautiful. This is what you want. Make it easy. Very well designed. Good quality. And if you're thinking, hey, what do I get my old fella for a present? This is the kind of stuff that is going to blow him away for birthday, Christmas. Treat him
Christmas
right.
is coming up and the men in your life will thank you if you get them onto this Manscaped stuff. I'm telling you right now, these are the easiest products that we push on this pod because we use them. We get them. They send us them. They're like, hey, why don't you try this on your balls and then tell all your followers how good it is? And that's what we're doing right now. Don't use this on your balls.
Yeah,
use
I was
this on
gonna
your
say.
neck. But there's other stuff for your balls, including some deodorant. And they sell undies as well. And it's all brilliant. And you can have it 20% less than the rest of the planet with the promo code WORD20. And we'll send it to your house for free, no matter where you live. Antarctica, Bolivia, West Derby, anywhere you live, free shipping.
Sorted. Sort your pubes out, Bolivia.
And your face.
Welcome back to this episode of the Have a Word podcast. If you enjoy,
Sandwiches, go to Derek's.
2 in a row.
we are loving Derek's, by the way, on Berry Street and also in Allerton Road and Crosby. That's Derek's. Derek's.
You on a butty, they make you a boss. One.
The sandwich is a fucking boss.
Gabagool.
Oh, it's a fucking gabagool.
What were you saying about our Patreon?
Yeah, what were you
Dan?
saying, Dan?
Oh, you should sign up to Patreon. You should buy a Derek's butty because they're phenomenal, but sign up to Patreon, patreon.com/haveawordpod for early release of the public episodes, an exclusive episode every Wednesday, and all the specials we've ever done. And my God, we've done a lot, haven't
And
we?
right now, if you're watching this as a pube on Monday, if you're not yet a Patreon, we call you pubes, like pubic hairs, as in like hairs that grow near a cock or a pussy. Because that's what you are, a hair on a cock or a pussy. Give us £3, you little rat. But
Appreciate
we
your
are
support.
right now in India, and we are filming ourselves doing a cycling challenge. And that is going to be January special. December's special, by the way, is the roast of Have a Word 2. The absolute stellar lineup we put together for that. By the way, Daniel Sloss, Tom Stade, Finn Taylor, Ishan Akbar, Rebecca Goodwin, Freddie Quinn, Hattie Preston, Brennan Rees,
Tom's Green.
Thomas Green. Unbelievable.
It was class. It was class.
And also starting in January, Mad That Mondays, early release of Mad That with me and Harry Robinson interviewing some of the world's craziest, wackiest people.
You sold that
Mad
well.
That Mondays.
Mad that Mondays.
Yeah.
You've been Mad That Mondays.
Patreon.com/haveawordpod.
It's £3 and the stuff you get is worth well more than £3.
Do you know it's
28,000 lids can't be wrong.
it's 4 years to the day since my first day here. Today.
Jesus Christ.
birthday?
4th birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's been
You've
a
come
while.
so far.
You've got a microphone.
I'm just thinner.
You're thinner and you're so much less of a gimp.
Thanks.
Still gimpy?
No, you're cool, but the perception I have of early Finn was cooler.
What? From the interview?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that changed on day one, didn't
Also, that was all lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's been a good 4 years.
He
Yeah,
came
that's-
in going, mate, I smash bare pussy, yeah? And I do great video graphics, so.
My bed does.
And I do one of them things, and it's the graphics.
Happy birthday, Finn.
Thank you.
Fourth birthday.
Yeah, it's
Couldn't imagine it without you.
First-
Although, when you're not here, Adam doesn't
I know,
realise for a while.
I edited that. That was a good little, morale booster last night. Didn't even fucking notice you, wasn't it? Thank you.
He did. He
No,
cried.
we do notice. We're just like, we like having a laugh with you, you know what I mean? You can take it. You love it, don't you? Look at him.
I love it. I do. I do
You're in
love it.
therapy, aren't you? You're fine.
Less often than I was.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is your therapy.
How would you? What would you say to? How old were you 4 years ago?
22.
What would you say now to first day Finn?
Quit the Masters immediately.
Okay, you
Because
did.
that's a lot of debt that I've
Stop playing
accrued.
snooker.
Yeah.
You're not good, Finn. You're wasting
No,
money.
shit.
Yeah.
Stop buying snooker cues, Finn.
It's all the cliched
Stop buying
stuff.
You're going to be skinned.
It's all the cliched stuff.
Go on.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff. But I've said this recently.
The horse suit is funny than you think.
Yeah. Yeah. Pull yourself together in Nashville. That's what I'd say. But I don't think I'll fully be able to appreciate this till it's done.
No, same.
I just don't think it's, while you're in it, it's mental.
With that in
And
mind,
you're always on to
with
the
that
next
in
thing.
mind, we're letting you go. Just so you can appreciate it more.
For India. Sound.
Oh,
Oh, no.
what a time to get
Oh,
fired.
no.
I'm
Shame.
doing all kinds to get fired.
By the way, you are technically the fittest one of all of us, and I think you should win the race in India.
Oh,
There's no race.
I am completely delusional. I think I am going to win. I won't.
How'd you win?
By being first.
By the way, that final day, as long as these aren't like this, I am fucking off.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I want to be the first across that finish line, not waiting for you fucking losers.
Are you going to wait for the guy who's telling us where to go, or are you just going to? You're so competitive. You just get a sense of where the finish line is.
I've got Apple Maps.
Yeah, you have.
Also, I only have to fucking sprint it the last like 100 metres, don't I?
Oh, imagine if someone's been at Eddie all day and you just tip them. That's at the end, pip, bash.
And some fucker in a scooter flies past.
Well, that doesn't count, does it?
No, it doesn't. But it's a very positive thing. India.
You might be listening to this from beyond the grave.
Who?
Where
They've died.
They've died and they're
You might-
listening to the...
we're talking to you from beyond the grave. Ooh.
Who's dead, Carl? In your head?
Also, if we die on Saturday or Sunday, we haven't even been cycling, so we've had a bad weekend there. But probably you, Dan.
All right. You think I'm
Have you tried the cycling jersey on yet?
most likely for an India death?
Have you tried the
Are my odds on favourite to die over there?
No, I
You're
can
the
wait.
It's
Dean.
me. It's me. And it's not even from the cycling.
Just Indian people.
It's just being...
Can you say what you said before?
A frail little boy.
Say what your last thought before bed was last night.
But don't do the head wobble.
Oh, yeah. Last night, I just... similar to your routine, as I was going to sleep, all the anxiety just came in, and I just went, what if I get kidnapped?
For what ransom?
We're not paying 13
I
quid.
don't know.
Poirot.
I was just like,
Poirot videos.
when we've been away before in like Amsterdam, if I got kidnapped there, they speak English. And I don't know. I feel like I'm on a
Speak English in
wavelength.
India, they just got a really strong accent. If you just do a proper
Are they
accent.
speaking English?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Listen closely.
I'm just scared of getting kidnapped. It feels like it's lawless over there.
How are you kidnapped?
I think that's just like a bit of, it's not even racism, is it? It's xenophobia. I think we've got xenophobia towards India because I just think it's going to be like covered
but
in
I
poo
think-
and stuff. And I know I'm wrong. I know that's xenophobic. But like that's the perception I've got is that there's just shit everywhere and kidnappers and snakes trying to fucking rob
I'm
me
not
shoes
saying
and
that for like the city. The city's
Gonna
going to
rub your
be...
shoes.
The city is going to be like a city, but
It's
the
gonna be a
sticks-
busy city.
The sticks and stuff, it's going to be... I'm just scared. I watched Monkey Man not that long ago, and that scared me.
What's Monkey Man?
Dev Patel film,
Right.
where he plays a vigilante wrestler that's a monkey man. In India. That was important for that bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you're not worried going to Belfast that Liam Neeson's going to kick off on your eye. Like, it's just a movie, it's not a
It's not
documentary.
real,
I'm
Finn.
white,
Yeah.
so
I got told-
Liam Neeson. I'm fine with Liam Neeson.
I got told by someone who's been to India that he was in the street and he felt something on his leg, like poking him. He thought it was a snake, but it wasn't. It was a child with no arms trying to get his attention to give him money.
What are you poking him?
He was like
Thrusting it.
planking like this. What is that?
I've got to be honest with you. If a child with no arms can keep up with
give
me
me
while
the-
I'm on a bike, I am not going fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You've got no momentum, have you? No, but he was just standing there, and the kid was like going, "Hey," like head in his legs, and he went, what? And he went, get some money, and he went, no.
I think you've done a bastardised version of that story.
No, he said, and he also said one of them crawled into his train carriage like a snake because you had no arms.
Do you think we're going to be mentally
I think I'm going to enjoy
scarred?
watching Carl experience India. Like, it's going to be one thing for me to experience it, but then also another thing for Carl to experience it. Just me watching Carl navigate this will be a lot of fun.
What was your question?
Do you think we'll come back like mentally scarred?
I've been told we do.
I think it changes, yeah. Like, people go and find themselves, don't they? Like, apparently it is a journey of, like, self-discovery, and the poverty we're going to see is going to be so much worse than, like, you know, Old Swan. Like, so it changes what your
famous
perception
thing.
of, like, poverty
I
can
hope
be.
so. I mean, I don't hope so, but I don't hope so at all. But Old Swan's fine. I'm trying a big Tesco.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean? No.
It's pretty bad.
Do you know what?
I went to that
genuinely-
Old Swan Tesco and a kid with no arms was headbutting me. Oh, no, he had one arm. That's why it's not as bad.
Me and Alfie walked from mine to the match. So walked like up like Sefton Park, right down is it Lodge Lane,
So from Highton to Sefton Park, and then
up to Sefton Park,
yeah.
then down is it Lodge Lane?
yeah,
Then across Edge Lane, and then into Kenny, and then down Shield Road. That was our route. It's pretty straight, really, from ours to Anfield. And there was two women in Kensington, and me and Alfie just lost it laughing because one of them went to the other. She went, do you know what? Oh no, don't worry about it. And her mate went, what? And she went, I was going to say, just pop in there for us and get us some a few bits, but I've just remembered you're barred from home and bargain as well. I was like, what did these women both do independently to get barred from home and bargain?
the policeman on the door caught them. This one,
There's a sticker on the door.
it's the sticker, isn't it?
Anyway.
Hi. Good luck, everyone.
Just, you know, if there's something on your leg, don't think it's a snake. It's probably an harmless child.
Amish child?
Harmless.
I said harmless.
Which one's the worst of them?
harmless child.
Oh, there's a tongue twister for you.
Why is Harry laughing like a girl on a first date?
harmless child.
Harmless child.
I don't know. Just the fact he said you might not be a snake, as if like if a snake was to climb up your leg, you'd go, I don't want to offend that harmless child.
Harmless, please.
Yeah, it's harmless. I can't do it.
Get that on Mitch.
Everyone's had an aneurysm. Shall we do some confessions?
E domine Patre, e domine, Mysticum Pute, e Padre Anae.
You're sitting in judgment on this. Ah, it's a sneaky one.
Confessions.
Do the Trump.
Confessions.
They caught them.
Confessions.
If you got any confessions, send them in to haveawordpod@gmail.com. Martin says, all right, Lids, confession for you. My partner and I have recently moved into a new apartment in Sydney, and we have an elderly, miserable neighbour who likes to complain a lot. We usually see him at least once a day, but we recently noticed we hadn't seen him for a week or so.
Mr. Heckles.
We didn't think much of it at first, and then we started to wonder if he was somehow injured and unable to get help or had died in his apartment, although he might be a bit of a dick. We didn't like the idea of him being dead just a few feet away from us, and certainly didn't fancy the smell if he was. After a few days more,
priority there.
we called the non-emergency police, who said they would... Is that a thing in Australia? Non-emergency police?
Well, there is here as well.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
101.
101.
Is it?
You're like, listen, lad, not an emergency or anything, but I'm out of the toilet roll. And then he can tell you
Yeah,
which
and then they
Tesco's
come
is
round.
still open.
Nice. The non-emergency police who said they would check local hospitals for him in case he was there and to leave it with them. I went to work the morning after the police calling the police and found his door had been broken in and subsequently screwed shut with a note from the police. Fast forward a week and it turns out he was on holiday in France. Not only did he have to make the long flight from France to Australia, but also had to unscrew his door and replace his locks before he could even unpack. He has since left a note in the block saying he wants to know who called the police to thank them for their concern. But I'm certain this is a trap to get me to pay for his door. Should I?
Clever. That is smart.
Should I confess that it was me who called the police and face whatever he has to say in response, or keep quiet and not make eye contact with him whenever I see him? Alternatively, if I am due any, what should my penance be? And that's from Martin in Sydney.
Well, what I would say is you didn't break his door. The police did. They opened the door.
I thought the police paid if they damaged something like that. Am I wrong there?
The police did
thought
it.
they
You
did,
didn't do
yeah.
it.
If the police kick your door down to make sure you're all right, I'll be fucked your door, lad, to that. Surely they'd pay for the door.
When are they kicking doors down, though? Aren't they usually in like drugs busts?
Or if you think someone's dead. Busts.
Right.
Give us all the drugs. Don't worry, lad. We will pay for that door.
It's if it's unlawful, they'll pay for it. But they've done that. Like, they've been asked to do it.
Well, yeah, but you don't definitely have to pay for it, do you? If you go, hey, I think he might be dead.
That's
And
what
the
you do if someone does your head in. Just ring the police and say you think someone's dead in it, and you'll boot the door off the hinges. And you've done nothing, and they've got a
Hey, I think my
door.
neighbour's dead, but could you definitely come and check between 9 and 5, Monday to Friday?
Get someone's door booted off the hinges for a laugh.
I think you've done the right thing. I think you've done a good thing.
Yeah.
But it does sort of, by the end of it all, you just think, should have just mind your own business.
I've
Yeah.
done 101.
Just one of them where you're like, what? Like, just leave it.
They are weirdly trained to be really unsympathetic. Because I rang 101 about a similar thing to this.
He started laughing at you.
And she, I was explaining, she was like, yeah, you're just being, like, in a roundabout words, you're just being stupid. And I was like, really serious. It was the-
Someone's dead next door. I'm unsympathetic.
People die all the time. Fuck off.
I was worried about somebody, and she told me to basically just stop and hang up. It was mad.
So 101 is basically just a cynical police person who is trying to stop you ringing 999.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Or it's like if you're reporting something. Like when my guitars got robbed last year, I had to phone 101.
Right. Because that's
Don't
It's
ring
not an
999.
emergency.
it felt like an emergency to you.
It did. The music died that day.
For how long?
Your guitars have been robbed.
Wait.
Is this Finley K? It is. Well, that's a good thing then. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they're weirdly cold because they've got to be. They can't have emotion. They can't be like, oh my God, are you all right?
Yeah, I suppose that
I was
makes
like,
sense
no, no.
though, doesn't it, Carl? Oh my God, dead! Oh, this is awful.
No, but I was
job.
ringing up worrying. And
A fire in your house. No.
Oh, I'm getting out of here. Might spread.
no, but she was like, stop worrying, you're being stupid. You know, and I couldn't see the wood for the trees. And then afterwards, when I look back, I'm like, she was right. But in the moment, I was like, you're being so unhelpful. And she's just going off experience of going like, no, I've just lived through this more than you. I have this conversation 10 times a day. And she was right. But it's a weird thing to be like worried and the person on the phone doesn't give a fuck.
So what if he admits to the old guy, he goes, hey, I phoned the police, we were worried about you. And the guy goes, well, you fucking can't. Pay for my door.
Say
That's
no.
just a kiss my ass sort of.
I just go, no, I'm not paying for your door. I was trying to fucking save your life or at least get you buried.
Because you might have stunk.
Yeah? Don't want you stinking me gaff out. Fuck your door.
We've talked about something similar, me and you, off pod.
Go on.
When, if my mum doesn't answer for like an hour,
Yeah,
I'm
she's
like,
dead.
she's dead. This is it.
Catastrophizing.
It's done. If I'm,
Maybe she's
especially
probably
if
having a good frig session to Poirot.
Like if
That's
someone,
normally what it is. She normally phones and goes, sorry, you
It
know what
takes
it's
an hour.
Tuesday. I was frigging.
if somebody's like, I'm coming to yours
He's
now.
leaning in. 4 years in and he's leaning in.
If you get to mine half an hour later and you're on the motorway, I'm like, oh, she's been in a 45 car parlour, and she's dead. If you're late, I think the worst.
What happens if I don't answer the phone?
I hate
Oh
you
my
for your phone, you know.
God.
I know we've spoke about it a million
You
times.
never ring me.
Did you say you
Because
got a
there's
new
no
phone?
point.
It is at this point, it's past a joke. It's starting to get annoying.
What's your
It's
new phone?
starting.
No, like I used to joke about it. Now it's just like, are you taking? How many times I ring you today? I used to ring Laura as well.
Yeah, that's when it worked.
Has your new
but
phone
you're
got
not-
a louder
13 missed calls, and you went, hello.
Needy that.
He rang and went, hello. And I went, what do you mean, hello?
But you're not even ringing him because his phone doesn't ring.
Does ring.
Can you stop?
Unless he's looking at his phone.
Yeah, yeah.
It might as well not be ringing.
Can you please stop that? No jokes.
What did you need me for?
To approve a payment, a really, really important one for your visa.
Right. Why have you not got your card?
It goes to yours. It's your visa. Paid off your card.
No, it's not. It's the business card.
Yeah, but it's to your Ah, because it's your name on it. Stay.
Dan, have you got an iPhone now? You said you've upgraded your
Yeah,
phone.
I've got a new iPhone. It's the new Google iPhone. It's really good. It's class.
I don't care what your phone you've got.
and you still haven't got an iPhone.
Yeah.
Can it ring?
Yeah, it can. Yeah.
Hang on. What's going to happen when I ring you?
Yeah, let's see.
Don't you touch that phone.
Don't look at it either, because that silences it.
Right, I'm ringing Dan. I need him. Something.
Oh, that's your phone. Look, there you go. Carl's ringing.
That's
Does it even vibrate?
No,
Why?
Because this is who he is.
That's mental.
because then I'd have to speak to you.
But what happens if I
It's
don't know?
always important. Otherwise, I wouldn't ring you.
It's true. Yeah.
Stressful.
I tell you what.
You're gonna put it on vibrate.
I'm going to put it on vibrate. Can I make this concession?
Do you never lose your phone like in the house?
Sometimes.
And how'd you find it again?
I have to just find
Because
it.
if mine wasn't on loud or vibrate, I'd have lost like thousands of phones.
My house would just be phone.
Yeah, I don't lose it much, but when I do, it is a problem.
Yeah, it is,
And
yeah.
then someone always rings it for me. Like you did it the other day. I was like, where's my phone? And you did the nice mate thing. And I didn't have the heart to be like, that is absolutely zero help. It's on vibrate. I'm a changed man.
God for that.
I'm looking forward to all the calls.
What is the point of you having a phone though? Why don't you just have a tablet?
You've got an outward going phone. Yours doesn't work in.
Because unless you're looking at it, you would never know someone's ringing you, would you?
Good, doesn't it? Yeah. I see the missed call and I know they've rung.
Oh, don't, because I'll batter them.
It's great.
It's always work related as well. It's never like, all right, mate. Oh, yeah.
No, it isn't, is it?
No.
But it can be now because I'm on vibrate. Can't wait.
Ring him again.
What happens if, like,
Don't do anything. Ring him again.
what happens if, like, an emergency happens? Like, no, Jack's gone to prison. It isn't vibrating. Is
You
it?
wouldn't even feel that in your pocket.
I mean, you would. It's vibrating.
Sorry for the people at home getting to witness this, but it riles me up.
It's absurd.
It's dealt with.
Go on. Read some questions now.
Don't be so fucking dismissive. You never. This is never your problem. Oh, it was in London. You got in a paddy about that. Anonymous. All right, Lid's got a
On a
confession here.
special recording day, the phone was still on.
I can't get a taxi in London. Shut up. When I was 17, I was staying at. When I was 17, I was staying at my. And then you got a taxi. Come on. When I was 17, I was staying at my mate's girlfriend's house. While they were going to Pound Town, I was chilling with her best mate. Then she tried to make a move on me, but I wasn't that into her and I was struggling to get hard. So I went into the toilet and I found a thong on the floor. So I wanked into them to get hard, which worked. I put them into my pocket, not thinking too much. It wasn't until the next day I got home, I remembered they were in my pocket, and that night I used them to wank in, and oh my God, rough one, Anonymous. A couple of days later, my mate and his girlfriend broke up because her mum's thong had gone missing, and she was sure it was him who took them. I've never told my mate this. We are both now 25, so I don't think he would care, but they were together since they were 13, so I do feel bad. What is my Jermaine penance?
Well, a few things here. I hate all of this story. You were a 17-year-old struggling to get hard. Was this woman a full-on wall or a truck?
Oh, a northwesterly breeze would do it for me at 17.
At 7, I think it was just permanently hard.
Yeah. Like, I used to get, like, full-on raging boners being on the bus for, like, 4 minutes.
And your mate's fucking upstairs and there's a girl trying to make a move. Was it like a UFC move or like a sexual move?
Got him in a Kimura.
Oh.
So, I mean, there's something wrong
Every
with your
time, that's
cock.
the one I go.
I'm telling you that right now. Your cock doesn't work properly because at 17, it should, like, anyone even, like, breathing on you, you should be like, fucking whatever. Never mind. Like, that is insane. Also, you can tell him. And there's no way this is the only thing that broke up a 4-year relationship.
It's also 8 years ago now.
My mum's knickers have gone missing. It's got to be you. It's got to be you. You're the only other person that's been... Maybe they got lost in the wash. No, it's you. And I'm putting this 4-year relationship in the bin because my mum's knickers went missing.
Also, shout out the mum who leaves her knickers on the floor in the bathroom when everyone's round. Classy move. Nice.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell him it's 8 years ago.
You can
him the
tell him,
back.
and like if he kicks off, you go, look, like, I mean, what you should have done is told him at the time,
No, what you should do is get access to this house again.
put them back.
Put them back somewhere you don't think that I've seen them for 8 years.
No, put them back right where you found them. He's back there.
I'm telling you right now, if he's still got them, that is the biggest problem of all, innit?
No, but he's like,
He gets them out of the cabinet.
No, but they'd be like they'd get you going then, wouldn't they?
They're
Knowing the
naughty.
fucking deceit and the lie that's involved in them knickers. I'd be using them every day.
8-year-old dirty knickers?
Yeah.
Oof. Lord.
What if they'd moved out?
put them back anyway. Like ghost knickers.
Breaking and entering. So is that his penance? He's got to put.
Got to put them
he's
back
gotta put
exactly where you found them.
Yeah.
And like, there they are.
And if you haven't still got them, you're a freak. You should still have these. These should be like regular usage for you. And your penance is not being able to use them anymore.
Has he washed them though?
Oh, in 8 years, if it
Has he
regular
washed them?
use.
Why would you wash them?
Because they're 8 years old and you've been wanking into them.
But then what's the point keeping them then?
But
I've got these lovely pair of clean knickers. That turns me on. Just go to the shop and buy some if that's what you're into. Clean knickers. No, you want filthy ones.
what if it's your film?
He can't have come on them.
8 years.
Yeah, no, you just come near them. Though.
Like,
Oh,
fucking
just in the
Sirius
vicinity.
Black.
8 years, I did. I done my waiting.
Look, I don't want Adam to have broken ribs, but it is funny every time you laugh and you do like the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh no, that's good. So bad. 8 years,
I think the dogs aren't enjoying the guest.
Oh shit, it is Jamie though.
Toby says, wag lids, I have a confession. An old lady gets on my bus, but she has mobility issues and uses a walking stick. She always needs help getting off the bus, but she proper stinks of piss. So I try to let 2 or 3 in front of me so I don't have to help her or smell her. I told my girlfriend this when we were getting off the bus. She said, I'm a horrible, nasty man. Do I deserve any penance?
No. You don't deserve any penance at all. You just don't want to sniff an old woman's piss. I think that's all right, actually.
I'm joining you on that one.
Your responsibility, is she? Oh, we've got to look after the elderly. Why?
Don't get on the bus then. If you can't get off it. Stay out of the kitchen. Can't come late.
It's not your. It's the bus driver's responsibility, if anyone.
Yeah, he's meant to lower it, isn't he?
Yeah. And
I
also,
that.
like, if he,
Yeah, breaks.
nah, I'm sorry. Like, I would help an old woman off the bus as long as she didn't stink of piss. If you stink of piss, what's on your hands could be full of poo. I'm not fucking helping you.
Been to India, have you?
Take me hand here, love, and help me off. It's this shit, Margaret. I'm not touching you again. I'm sorry.
I think you've upped the ante on this one, haven't you? She
Not
could
my
stink
brain
of
works.
piss.
You're not responsible for pissy old women.
I know, but if she's in need, guys, she's in
You
need.
know what? A wash. I'm not washing her either.
Oh, someone bathe me. This is my stop. Wash me.
No,
No.
I'm not washing you. Get someone else. Get your son to wash you.
I ain't got a son.
Get your daughter to wash you.
He drowned in my piss.
God, that got bleak, didn't it?
You don't have to help pissy old women off the bus. They should be able to get off the bus themselves. It's not your job, is it? When are you allocated that job when you get on? You're piss man today.
Love that poem. Philip Larkin, innit?
Last one. Tom says, wag lids. I've got a shameful story that I wish to receive penance for. I had to leave it long enough for the trauma to wear off. So I'm a big gay. I promise you, he wrote that. So I'm a big gay, and I went on a grinder hookup with a trans girl. All was going great. She was a nice lass. We got dinner before the inevitable, so I didn't feel like a complete slag. I chose a banging beef brisket chili with heaps of cheese. Dinner concluded, and we headed back to my place. This is where I found out she's a bit of a dominant. Now, at this stage, I hadn't done a whole lot of gaying, so I panicked and went to use the old manual Japanese toilet, if you know what I mean, hoping for the best. I don't know what he means.
Shower?
He's washing his ass.
Oh, he just like,
Yeah.
he just sort of throws some water up the batty. I won't drag it on. Pretty much, I pooed all over myself, her, my bed, my sense of self-worth, and it was a steamer. It was at this moment I wanted to leap into a wood chipper, but she was very understanding and supportive. I went and reconsidered my life in the shower, changed the bedding, and apologized profusely. Much to my surprise, she wanted to carry on after, and the first thing she did was snuffle for truffles, like a dog trying to lick an ice lolly through a letterbox. Please give me penance and release me from this weighty sin. That's from Tom.
Penance you need? She knew you'd had a chili and she bummed your head off. You don't need any penance. There's always a risk of poo if you bum someone. There just is, and you have to accept it.
There's poo in there. It's where the poo lives.
Yeah. There's no penance here. What have you done? You've pooed. Big whop.
Big whop.
The Italian.
No need for penance. She's bummed your head off.
Imagine come out of the shower, right? Listen, you big wob. I've pooed. Get over it. Is that racist? Is what racist?
I think it's so old school it doesn't count.
It's also white on white, so it's fine.
Is it naughty though?
Doesn't say it's racist. It's just
I
derogatory. But we knew that.
It's derogatory to an entire race. It's not racist.
It says this is not. It's not racist. That's
Sorry.
Merriam-Webster.
Oh, shit.
No.
Yeah, if you've pooed.
Yeah.
She sounds like an absolute trooper, doesn't she?
Pooper trooper.
She's a pooper trooper.
Well done.
And also, she fucking licked your ass afterwards.
Oh yeah, she's not
You
bothered.
pooed all over and she licked your ass afterwards.
She loves it. She might have wanted you to. Maybe that's why she fed you. Maybe
I think
she's
you
done the old,
You should be a couple.
She's done the old.
We've got to have a break.
Yes, there's no following that.
There's no penance for you, lad. Pooing's involuntary all the time.
It isn't. Pooing isn't involuntary most of the time, unless you're a baby.
Yeah.
It doesn't say how old he is. This
You
could
know?
be a big gay baby.
Read between the lines.
With an Italian trans woman who likes poo.
And
No,
pasta.
that is a porn niche.
There's not going to be a lot of pages on Pornhub for that, is there?
Stop being a big gay baby.
Baby.
This is who Colin Farrell was talking about in Bruges. In Pooj.
Yeah, we're done. That's the one. That's the last one.
And you don't, pal.
What's happening, lads? Time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's lovehoney.co.uk. And with the promo code AFF-Word20, you get 20% off everything that's not in the sale. And the stuff that is in the Black Friday sale, you still can use the code and get an extra 5% off all their stuff. And they also have these advent calendars out right now. And they're absolutely unbelievable. You get a sex toy every single day. Don't you, Dan?
Yeah, these are for couples. So it's fun for both the people in the relationship. £450 worth of like jizz-fueled fun for your Christmas. But you get it for 150 quid with the 5% off.
Day 1 is a rechargeable bullet vibrator. Day 9 is the WeVibe app-controlled vibrator, mate.
Day 24, Christmas Eve, is a clit sucker.
There you go.
The Womanizer Liberty
It's
2.
absolutely incredible stuff. The best sex toys on the market. You can also get like dress-up stuff, get her to dress up like an elf or like Mrs. Claus or, a vampire. Just because Halloween's gone doesn't mean they don't sell that stuff anymore. You can get it all. Promo code AFF-Word20, 20% off, general sale, and all like Black Friday sale items, an extra 5% on the sale price.
I'd love to have a clip.
Love honey.
Just to see what it was like. Wow, lad.
I'd swap my dick for a clip for a week just to see if it was better.
For Christmas week, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can come better. You're not coming good enough. Treat your balls. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just realised, because he told us that this is his first time on
Mad.
this couch.
Crazy.
Jamie Hutchinson's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Back.
No,
That's mental, because
I know.
we've been here 2 years now.
I know because every time I come here, I tend to just guest host.
It's been 3 times at least, hasn't it? In
Yeah.
the 2 years we've been here, I think.
Yeah. And there's one guy on YouTube who waits me on a guest host, so I love that. Love that for
there?
you. This is dedicated to you.
What did he say?
What did he say?
I hate him.
There's always
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's funny though. Yeah. Love it though.
There's we've got regular trolls who are like patrons, like people like, I'm a £10 patron, lads. I love absolutely everything you do, but you can tell Carl to never say another word again. Because obviously my £10 is more important to you than, your best friends in school and the guy who edits all the episodes, or at least used to.
I spent that £10 on buying something you don't like.
I didn't have you down as a comment checker.
Yeah.
You give off a vibe of like, not asked.
Because it started off all positive, then I got one negative, and I was like, "Fuck off!"
Yeah.
Mate. It's like when Arsenal got beat against United at Old Trafford. It's like 49-0. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I can
49-1
read.
now.
I can read 50 positives. One negative will ruin an afternoon for me.
Yeah.
Are you doing the same on Hot Water Green Room comments?
No.
It's just ours. I like it.
Mute and leave now. Mute and leave. But every time I'm on a different pod, I'll just check the vibe, see what's going on.
Just see
See
how your
where
balls
I'm
are
up
getting
to.
licked.
Yeah. See if I get called out for repeating anecdotes or what.
Do you repeat stories?
The thing is, especially the ones in London and that, I just get asked.
Yeah.
They have whiteboards and everything. It's mad London podcast, mate. They have like agendas and that. Do you know what I mean? Like this is fucking
Loads of them now, not just 2 anymore.
proper auto cue and all that. Fuck off, mate. Tell us about your brother. Tell us about gambling. No.
Oh, so they see the Dr. Catford clip, get you down, and they're like,
then
basically
just
want you to do it again.
Make me repeat it. Yeah. Just force me. They say the line, Bart.
Just watch Have a Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, just play the clip.
147.
Was it?
Episode 147. Yeah.
Oh.
You suit the orange of the couch, mate.
Yeah, man.
How are you getting on?
Me, good. Fuming.
Nice.
But in a good way. Do you know what
Why
I
are
mean?
you fuming?
Where it's just like humbled you a bit. Do you know what I mean?
What are you fuming with?
Just skint again and.
Why are you
like-
skint again? Have you spent all your tour money?
He's just gone on a fucking national tour.
I know.
How many
But
dates
ended
did you
in
do?
64.
Only extended it 8 times.
And you skinned.
Yeah.
What have you
There's
bought?
no way you spent. You were making good money. Every single show sold out, and your tour manager's your mate.
I know. I got a good tour deal. 10%.
What have you bought?
What?
What did you buy?
I tried to be a professional roulette player. I just went down a rabbit hole of like, this is me proper roulette.
Because you're not
money
doing
now.
as much coke anymore either.
No, it's not that in the head. So, medical reasons.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's allergic to having a laugh. So. That had to go. So you're enjoying yourself there? Yeah, I don't know. You can pick one: drugs, booze, or gambling. I'm not getting rid of all 3. You can have one. And just pick coke.
Which one would you have happy and just to leave? Is it Coke the one?
That's probably bronze medal. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I need to gamble and drink. I like coke, but I can have a cake without a cherry on. But I'm not having flour and eggs and a cherry. That's mental.
You'd be starving. So how often do you quench your thirst for gambling?
The gambling, most days.
You got anything on right now?
What?
You got anything on right now?
No, I had fucking horse yesterday, beat on the short head, man. 10-1. Got beat with a 22-1 shot. And it was only a head on the line.
Oh, first
So
time.
it's a head bob. And
Yeah.
one stride before the line, I was winning. One stride after the line, I was winning. But on the line, fucking won.
Have you
Absolute
got-
shambles.
Are you one of the people that's like a long, like at the end of the season, you'll have like, do you have like full season bets?
Yeah, but for horses.
You have horse season bets?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Oh, how the fuck does that work?
You pick a horse to win in the future.
Is that not all betting?
That's all bet, yeah.
I won last week. Please.
Yeah, lad. 100 quid on that, please. That horse to win yesterday. Yeah, it did win. Yeah, I know.
No, so the centrepiece of my year is the Cheltenham Festival in
We are
March.
fully aware, yeah.
So I'll put bets on.
Is that like your Chinese New Year? Is that like Hutchie's New Year?
Yeah. And as soon as Cheltenham finishes, my first bet for Cheltenham next year goes on because the odds are much bigger.
So are you doing it season to season, Cheltenham to Cheltenham?
Yeah. So say for example, there's a horse called Brighter Days Ahead, and it comes second in the Mares and Officers hurdle last year.
Just say.
But it should have won. It was clearly the best horse in the race. Got a bad run, whatever. So it was 10-1 to win the Mares hurdle this year. So I got 10-1 for it, and now it's 5-2. So I've got the value. It might not win, but I've got the value. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, and that is the thing with gambling. You're a statistician essentially, aren't you?
Yeah,
you're already in profit. Even if you lose, you've won.
Yeah, if I could cash out. I could cash out.
Nobody
now
is
for
though. If
profit.
you get a 5-2 horse at 10-1, mate, you've already won.
you could sell that bet to someone
Yeah,
for double the money.
you probably could.
Yeah.
Like there'll be people who buy that bet off you,
Yeah.
like for what it would cost them a fight. Like,
Yeah, but he doesn't.
No.
No.
Never
No, 'cause
sell.
do you imagine selling that? bet?
Never ever. Anyone watching, never cash out.
No, I do sometimes.
No, if Churchill cashed out after Dunkirk, we'd all be speaking German.
That's on the wall.
I don't think
We got away with a draw there. Cash out, cash out.
I don't think he should have been allowed to bet on the outcome of the Second World War because he was involved with it. That's fucking Ivan Toney
Hutchinson.
shit, isn't it? He was the Ivan Toney of his day, Churchill. That's what I've always
That's
said.
what Chamberlain did.
Oxlade.
No, Neville Chamberlain. That's why he fucked off from the war, mate.
Because he had a bet on.
Yeah, it was too defensive. He was like, no. We were like, yeah, get your fucking betting slip out there, mate. It's got Nazi over.
He had it. He brought it back. Waved it around.
Nazi occupation over 8.5 countries. Come on, lad. Out the fucking game, mate.
Do you ever bet on like Strictly Come Dancing winners? Or like,
I had a bet on the one-armed lad in Big Brother, but he got evicted just because I liked his intro.
Pecking someone's leg.
He,
Before, sorry.
yeah, so I'm gonna have GK Barry in the jungle. I think she'll get like a lot of Twitter votes. You got to pick who's gonna be the Twitter.
You're not
Twitter
going for
monster.
Tyrone, no?
What?
Tyrone Dobbs. He's in there, isn't he? I thought
Lad,
he'd be all over.
I'm only watching I'm a Celebrity, so Tyrone gets ate by a snake.
Thought you like
I want to do celebrity boxing with the cunt.
Is Alan Hall?
Why? What's your beef?
Alan Halsall.
What's your
He
beef?
knows what he did.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we want to know.
September 2000.
Who's
Oh, it
this?
was on the telly.
Tyrone from Corrie, Dan.
A year to the day.
You can't immediately picture Tyrone from Corrie.
Remember that woman who used to batter him? What was her
Imagine
name?
if I got a bit
Kirsty.
less handsome.
No. What's her name?
Can't.
Kirsty, I think.
No, his beard who used to batter him.
Yeah, Kirsty.
Was she Kirsty?
I think so.
He's more of an EastEnders man, you
Oh,
forget.
yeah.
Tyrone.
So,
Fiona.
there's filming at the allotments near us. Vera, Jack, Tyrone,
The Duckworths.
the Duckworths. So my mum goes, go and get an autograph for me. So she sends me to the allotment, standing around in the rain. Do you know like that kid in the Stand video?
Yeah.
I was like that, but Tyrone. So I'm there waiting outside this allotment, yeah, and they're saying quiet on set and all that, and I felt, fuck, I'm going to like just knock about. Do you know like how Thomas Turgou's got This Is England?
Yeah.
He was just like knocking about, went, fucking, I could be like a Duckworth here. So just look like Teddy or whatever. So I was just standing around trying to get a bit of extra work and all that because I'm a hustler. And Tyrone comes off you. It's like about early 20s then, I think. We'll have to get his age up. And he's like stropping about. And everyone had been signed. And he left me in the rain. He went, nah, and walked off from me. He went, oh, Tyrone, can you sign this? He just walked off. So I was like, I felt so humiliated in front of, girls and that. Like, just being walked off by Ellen Halsall. Then Liz Dawn comes in. Liz
Imagine all the
Dawn.
pussy you'd have got if you'd have got that signal.
I know, yeah. Liz Dawn, matriarch, proper. She goes, you never do that to a fan. Now you go back and sign that lad's autograph. Oh. It's the only autograph he ever had because I was haunted by the experience.
Did he sign it Tyrone or Alan?
Alan Halsall.
What do you think you did that put him off?
It was just like, I'm Tyrone, do you know what I mean? I think again, he was being a moody little cunt. I think he was method acting. I've said it before. Method actors, they're only binning off, mate.
On an allotment in Gorton.
You're sulking an allotment. You're not being Abraham Lincoln. Do you know what I mean? Just fuck off, lad.
What do you mean Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Tyrone's playing.
Me? 33 now.
How old were you then?
10.
He was 18. I've just Googled it at that point.
18. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a little... It was just...
Also the only grown man who still counts his age in half. Basically in 3/4.
Yeah, he was just a twat to me, so I hope he gets injured. So I'm glad he's on it. I'm glad he's on it because the public have finally got to see. Because I've been banging this drum for decades. Everyone said, what? Tyrone? I was cheering when Kirsty battered him. I was cheering when Kevin shagged Molly.
Molly, that's the one.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, fuck off, lad. He's a rat. I'm telling you all now. And everyone's like, no, it's Tyrone. What you on about? You just because you EastEnders bias. Well, it's not me EastEnders bias. That's why I went to EastEnders in the first place, because of these cobblesmen like that.
Oh, we put you off Corrie for life.
Putting off Corrie for life. You're a weasel. Has he been killed off yet?
Tyrone?
I
don't think so.
No.
Nah.
Surely he's going in because he's still on it, yeah.
Shambles, mate. Kirk dragged him.
Oh, Kirk Sutherland.
Absolute Kirk merchant. Kirk gave him a career.
Sounds like a homophobic slur.
He's a
Fucking that
Kirk
Tyrone.
stat
Bit of a
padder.
Kirk merchant.
He just hangs around Kirk and gets stats. Who else is in it? Colleen Rooney's in it.
It's a good year this year. I actually knew everyone apart from one of
Can
them.
you get the
Try and
list
get
up?
Rebecca
Finn?
Vardy in.
GK Badder.
I have another one you didn't.
Do you know GK Barry?
She's on TikTok.
Saving Grace podcast. It's really big.
She's a popular suggestion for the guest for us as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
We had
she's
her
great.
agreed to come on at one point, but like the date didn't work out.
Yeah.
She'd be great
Right.
on it.
Guy out of McFly's favourite.
Oh, yeah.
Barry
No.
6, GK Barry 6 to 1's a bet though.
does she do loads of stuff with the Beta Squad?
Every fucking...
Possibly.
Website.
Yeah.
Stuff with
minute.
the Sidemen.
OT Mabusi is the first one.
Oh,
from-
from Strictly.
From Strictly.
Tim Mabusi.
That'll be me next week.
Alan Halsall, Tyrone. Jane Moore from Loose Women. Dean McCulloch. He's the one I didn't know from Radio 1.
I know he's the Radio 1 man, voice man. You'll
I
know
knew his voice, I
yeah.
didn't know his
But he
face.
even admits no one knows me face.
Yeah, Talisa, Melvin O'Doom.
Who?
Sounds like a bad guy, doesn't he?
Melvin O'Doom.
Name that Melvin O'Doom.
He's a DJ.
I know him from like kids TV. He was a kids TV presenter when I was like
Right.
younger.
What a name.
Colleen Rooney, Barry McGuigan, GK Barry, Danny from McFly. That's it.
It's not a bad haul. I mean, I don't
Barry
watch
McGuigan, yeah. He's got to be that's got to be one of the favourites. He's going to be a little genie, a little Irishman, and he's going to be winning all the fucking women's. Barry McGuigan.
Nah.
the
Talisia and Barry
former
McGuigan.
champion, isn't he?
Yeah.
The boxer, isn't he?
Yeah, but
He'll be teaching GK Barry how to box, and they'll have like a father-daughter relationship, and then they'll be the last two. And it like the bookie's favourite will be GK Barry by then, and it'll be a big shock, and he'll fucking win.
Oh, the Barrys together.
Yeah.
Soul Patches is a good form lines to go in because of Charlie Brooks. Wasn't it?
How long ago was that though?
What?
Surely that's
Who's
like
Charlie
a decade
Brooks?
ago.
Janine
Oh, yeah.
had like ham.
Has anyone ever actually been injured by a snake? I know you're wishing it on Tyrone.
Loads, though.
Has there been
People die every year.
specifically on the TV show we're talking about? Yeah. We've had the stats up: 48,000 people a minute.
Yeah, someone's had a snake bite, haven't they?
Yeah, I think so. But like the health and safety now is just so like they take all the teeth off all the fucking snakes before they put you in like the snake pit and stuff.
It's PC.
They're all cool.
PC gone mad, isn't it?
Woke nonsense, mate.
Woke nonsense.
Last
Hit him
one,
with a
snakes.
lion.
You know, you said before like there's a no cash out rule. I've started cashing out like last week I had a 3-tier Macadon in the Champions League.
A treble.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't
Accas
know the
are 4
lingo.
above.
Okay, I didn't know that. Why is that on a quad?
Doesn't make the
Don't
rules.
make the rules.
So I had two that were like defo in, and one of my teams was winning by 1 goal, and I think the total win was like 1,380 quid, and they offered me a cash out at like 1,358, and there was like 3 minutes added on, and I was like,
quid.
for 25 quid, I'm not gambling like
Your masculinity.
1,300. That like what?
What value do you put on your masculinity?
About 1,300 quid.
Would you not cash that out?
I'd like right.
Did it win? Would it have won?
It would have won, yeah.
I like the jeopardy of losing anyway. Losing makes me feel good, to be honest.
Does it?
Because you can just like, it makes you feel, do you know what I mean?
You know what? I like losing if it's a close one because I like to complain.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like, oh, it's one off there. Look at that. You get that.
I think losing like that is fine as long as you're mainly winning. You know, like the losing, keeping you humble once in a while is
Yeah,
great.
I love-
But if you're mainly losing, that's not making you feel alive, is
mainly
it?
winning?
I lose
At
all.
betting.
I've never won a bet, I don't think. I put it on.
Every time I see Adam put a bet on,
Yeah,
he
because
comes
you
up-
put
he
the
only
ones he
shows you the
loses
he
winners.
could literally
Should we do
close
one
his
now?
eyes, bang, and there's
He
1,200
shows
quid.
you the winners.
No, that's not true, Carl. Remain logged in. Okay.
that
right.
profit and loss section's humbling.
Don't
Yeah,
click
I
on
did
that.
have a look at that. It's
I think I'm probably like £300 down because I don't win. I put bets on that.
Lifetime.
Yeah, I'm not a big.
Do you remember like your best ever bets?
Oh, yeah.
What's your best? What's
I
your number one?
Hark back to them.
What's your
all the time.
number one?
Well, my best bet ever
Yeah.
was a loser.
I take back what I said. Jamie's just reveling.
But morally, this is genius by me.
Go on.
There was this horse called Langadan, the Tyrone of horses. And it was running in a trial race for a Cheltenham Festival. It had to win to qualify. So it weren't yet qualified for the Cheltenham race. So I thought I'm going to bet on it to win this Cheltenham race at 66-1. But it had to qualify. I thought if it qualifies, it's going to go off 10-1. So that's what I'm taking the risk at. Get it at 66-1. Bang, qualifies, buzzing. Then it runs at Cheltenham, the last race at Cheltenham Festival, Martin Pipe Hurdle. And it's just been hammered in. Gets hammered into 9-1, yeah. I've got 66-1 for it. It's fucking tanking, double-handed. And it bumps into a horse called Galloping Deschamps, which has since won back-to-back Gold Cups, and it's one of the best horses ever. It happened to bump in to one of the best horses of all time. But I got 66-1 for it.
But you lost.
I lost, yeah.
Hearing
but
you talk
I
about
was so
gambling, by the
right.
way.
I was
Hearing
so
you
right.
talk about gambling is the same sort of like, I sort of know what you're talking about, but I can't quite understand all the lingo that I get when I listen to like Brian Cox on Joe Rogan. Like it's the same level of insight.
yeah.
Like him talking about the universe. Like I've heard of Mars and Jupiter and that, and I've heard of horses and like odds and stuff. But you can speak so intelligently about this shit.
yeah.
It's like you should be like a doctor of gambling.
It's enthralling. It's enthralling.
You should get like an honorary doctorate one day from like Manchester Met.
Yeah, it's not going to be like Oxford, is it?
Get signed one of those little pens.
Would you not do like a commentary? Because you sounds like you'd love that.
I did one thing for the Sportsman once where it's like an Am the Lad Bible sort of page, and they went, yeah, just want to like get your thoughts on the weekend sport and stuff. So I went, yeah, that sounds like a bit of me. So I used to do it in my dinner break when I worked at Direct Line. So it was just like in a bookies saying like, oh yeah, United to play I think over 2.5 goals and both teams to score for that game because both defences are weak. This horse will win the big race of the weekend, I think. Blah blah blah. And then he went, what we're thinking, just to judge it up a bit, because you're a comedian, is go around the bookies and sort of take the piss out of people who've just lost. I went, I'll get killed on the spot. You want me to, you're like in the face with a camera. Going, oh, you just done your bollocks on that dog then, aren't you? What are you going to tell the missus? I went, I'll get killed.
You didn't do it?
No, did I fuck? I said, no chance, mate. I'll just give me little tips and go.
That'd be a good sketch though.
It would be a good punishment for like Impractical Jokers type game.
Funny.
But yeah, don't press a man when he's lost his money on the dog, man.
Have you been to Cheltenham? You've been down to the Gold Court?
Yeah. I've been.
Is that a bit bigger than any footy match for you? Like, is that...
It's bigger than Christmas.
It's bigger than Christmas.
Yeah, we don't do Christmas because
We do the Cheltenham Gold Court.
Because when I was a kid...
Here's my question. If it's bigger than Christmas, and I will let you carry on in a sec, you can choose right now. The horse you've got for Cheltenham booked in already.
Yeah.
Do you choose that horse wins or United beat Liverpool in the return fixture this year and then finish above us?
I'd probably have United to finish above you, yeah. Because it means we get Champions League footy in that. But...
Really sincere answer.
Christmas for me is meaningless because the best part about Christmas is I only care about the EastEnders Christmas special. That's where the year begins and ends. And it's getting so exciting now because it's mid-November, so it started Red Week, Blue Week. So Red Week, Blue Week, I watch this year's EastEnders and a previous year's EastEnders, 2005 this year. I'm usually 19 years behind. Sometimes 18 if I do 2 years in one. So what I do, I have to have a month in lieu. I have to have a month behind, yeah. So I have a month of current EastEnders on iPlayer ready to go. So in July, I'll watch June's episodes and et cetera, because I need to binge watch it. Then...
How'd you get the month in lieu?
What? On iPlayer.
Oh, right, so you rewatch them?
Yeah, and on 2005, I've got a master sheet from 1998 to 2012, every episode, on a docs form. Unbelievable master sheet.
That you made?
No. Contacts. I know a guy who knows a guy. So the week towards Christmas Day, Christmas week, I'll watch a whole month, and then the only episode I'll watch live is Christmas Day episode. Because imagine watching a month of all the storyline bubbling and coming to the surface and coming to the simmer. Then it's just ready to pop when you watch the live one. So that's why I have to watch a month in one go.
Oh, is it live now, Christmas?
No, I mean live. As in I'll watch it.
So you Netflix,
as it broadcasts.
You Netflix binge.
Yeah.
But by just sort of stockpiling.
Yeah, and so I'm like, I've got a month for no EastEnders. That's when I go into 2005.
Because God forbid you go a whole month without.
And then,
so right, let me get this straight. So on like the 1st of July, you watch all of June's in like a day or two.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of July, you're watching 2005.
Yeah.
So that you're still watching EastEnders every day.
Yeah.
But not as it's getting released.
Exactly. And then on Christmas Day...
That is unbelievable commitment, by the way. And I'm so blown away and impressed by this.
On Christmas Day, I'll have a 2005 Christmas special at 7
AM?
No, PM.
Right.
7 PM.
Has he been? Just a fucking memory stick. It's me!
So then I'll have an hour to like digest that.
Yeah.
And my food, and then 9 o'clock is real life EastEnders. So everything marries up, and I have two Christmases essentially every year.
Have you got a favourite Christmas special ever? Is it the Max Brannan one?
Yeah, it's got to
It's got to be Max Brannan, surely.
It's defo up there. O2 is good.
Otto too.
Jamie Mitchell dying.
Oh, yeah.
What about the dirty Den one? Was that Christmas with the
No,
the
February
statue?
18th.
Hello, princess.
No, that's a confabulated memory.
Feb 18th, Dirty Den.
What, when he got killed?
Yeah, 4 years before my 14th birthday. Remember it well.
10th birthday?
14. 05. 18th of Feb 05, Dirty Den died.
So what's happening in the 05 EastEnders now?
Oh, the 6.
Huh?
6
What?
what?
The 6.
Is Pepe in it?
Beppe DeMarco. He's gone to be a poker player in
Sick him.
Gambling in
The
EastEnders.
character or the actor?
The actor, Michael Greco. The Big 6, so very similar to a Dirty Den sort of plot line. Do tend to mirror each other every few years. They fuck Keanu off, and the 6 all
Keanu Reeves was in EastEnders.
Playing himself.
all got together to like
class.
mask up the death of Keanu, and then it's like coming to the fore, like what actually happened and stuff.
Sick. Can I ask you a question? 'Cause my mum used to watch all the soap, so I used to dip in and out of them and stuff. What do you think about the fact they brought Dirty Den back from the dead?
I hate it because
Do you know about that?
Yeah, and then
So
he killed
Dirty
him
Den
again.
was killed off.
I
Like
used to watch it.
so
Yeah.
not only did they bring him back from the dead, there was no period of admin. Do you know where like he just owns the Vic? He went, but he's dead according to British records. How was his name on the deeds of the pub? There's no admin. Do you know what I mean? There's no admin.
So he
there.
just turned back up and he was like, "This is my pub still," and they were like, "Yeah, of course."
No, he goes, hello, princess.
Yeah.
they were like, oh fucking hell, Den. We heard you were dead.
And then-
Anyway, here's your keys back, love.
So then he scams Sam out of the Vic. He frames Phil for armed robbery, so Phil gets arrested. Breaks out of prison, does a runner to Brazil, sorry. And
See
then
Ross Kemp, innit?
yeah, see Grant. And then Dirty Den. So Sam's looking after all the businesses, and Dirty Den scams Sam out the Vic to get back on it. But his name goes on the deeds. It's just like accepted. Then in modern EastEnders, Cindy comes back from the dead.
Fuck off.
From witness protection. Cafe has also been back from the dead. And here's the rub. When Sydney introduces herself back to Cafe has the temerity to have a go at Cindy for coming back from the dead. And she went, you come back from the dead as well.
Is that Ian's mum?
Yeah. She's so Finch, yeah.
She was.
Gillian Tailforth.
Gillian Tailforth.
Oh my God.
I don't know the name.
Didn't Dirty Den kill a guy in real life?
Yeah, and
Oh,
he wanked on the cam.
Caught wanking, yeah.
No, but didn't he kill a guy as well, Leslie Grantham? I'm pretty
No,
sure
that
he
was
killed
Marcus
a guy.
Alonso.
That's what I was thinking of.
I'm always getting Dirty Den and Premier League left backs mixed up.
He did kill someone he shot someone in Germany. What am I Googling? Who am I Googling?
That's the Grantham wanking.
No, Gillian Tailpipe. What was her name?
Gillian Tailforth.
Tailforth.
What about her?
Apparently she's fit.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
So good, isn't she?
She looks like
Put a
Paul Lynch.
picture of her here.
Love a bit of GT, mate.
I love your in-depth knowledge of... have you got... Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
You should do like an EastEnders like throwback podcast.
Right.
I think you're doing it.
Do you remember that night we did South Shields?
Yeah.
You know, the first night when I got pissed on my own downstairs.
Yeah.
I messaged former agent of ours, mine for a week, Lander.
Yeah.
You know, because he's head of global podcasts.
Yeah.
I texted him at 2 a.m. saying, Albert Squared, me and celebrity guests discuss our very EastEnders characters.
I would listen to that. I don't even watch EastEnders. I used to love it. It's a classic EastEnders.
Yeah.
I'd listen to that.
What did Lander say?
Stop texting me at 2 a.m.
He just blue ticked me and I deleted it. so every time that I just got in my head. I was having pints and watching EastEnders on my phone. Like, this is fucking real. This.
You were having a pint watching EastEnders on your phone in the bar of the Hilton in
That's what I
Gateshead.
do all the time. My post gig ritual, if I'm staying over, is pints and EastEnders on my phone.
I fucking love you, you know.
Yeah, it's
I
unreal,
think
man.
that's so sick.
Yeah.
Like, if I was proper into a show the way you went into that,
Just zen.
like the idea of having a pint on my own in the boozer, earphones in, just watching that.
Yeah.
You could never get bored. There's too much
just
to
insane.
not. You could watch an episode for the first time in 20 years and it would just be fresh.
It's
Plus,
the
you
zenith-
piss, so you can rewatch it the next day. You know what I mean?
The zenith of happiness.
Are
It's
you
just-
earphones in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not
Wired.
broadcasting EastEnders to the Hilton Gateshead, is he?
I don't think he cares.
Got to be wired headphones as well.
Why?
Just, it don't feel like you're listening to anything with it. I like to hold on to the wire.
I don't think your brother got all of the autism, did he? There was a little mould left on the cheese for flavour with you, weren't there? You know what I mean? Like, there's a little bit there.
I think it's drinking in pregnancies.
May I say, from when you were very first on Have a Word, when things kicked off with the stuff that you were like, you look a lot healthier. And I know you've stopped coke.
Yeah.
But like, you must be doing other stuff as well. You must be eating a bit better or drinking a bit less.
I don't want to sound like this is an advert, but Gusto.
The Italian restaurants.
Gusto food boxes.
Oh, they're like where you order it to your house.
Yeah, but it's like, are these actual portions for a person?
They're
Like,
tiny.
it's just like, it's just small. You have to eat that Gusto now. Do you know what I mean? I sometimes cheat and put some frozen chips on, but because it's just like I can't do anything else. Do you know what I mean? It's there. That's on the plate. 'Cause I usually eat for 4 me.
Yeah.
So I just hoard. I don't, like I mentioned before, on the previous time I was on, traditionally, I never used to eat. I just used to feed at like 9:30 at night.
That's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
I eat when I'm hungry.
When I'm actually watching calories and thinking about it and trying to stick below like the average that is the average male, which is like 2,500 a day. If you have like cereal with milk on in the morning, which is fucking nothing, that's about 450 calories, right? And then you have like any sort of decent lunch will be about 700-800. So you're halfway through your calories for the day. By the time you've had like a snack and a bit of milk and your coffee and stuff, you might have 1,000 left for your dinner. Go to Nando's and try and stick to 1,000 calories. Like, it's fucking nothing. Like, I always think, like, this is what you're meant to eat, and I have to, like, I have to hyper-focus on keeping it to a certain level. What you're meant to eat as an adult man is basically fuck all.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
So it's just portion control. It's just like,
Yeah, because if you make your own pasta,
Stopping
you
it,
always
yeah.
do too much pasta, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
If you're getting your own chips out into the active fry, you never underdo it. I always overdo it.
I got back to the flat the other day, and Jack goes, there's some sausage pasta left on the hob there, if you want to go and have some. Because he'd made pasta for 5 people in the house, and there was still a pot that was overflowing with pasta in the kitchen. And he was like, yeah, it's made a bit too much.
Some left.
Like, honestly, everybody that was in the house could have ate again, and there still would have been some left over. And that's not, it's still in the fridge, innit?
Do you offset it with exercise?
what?
Do you exercise?
No, I went to the gym twice. I still pay £38 a month because I think if I cancel the direct debit, they'll know. They knew us when I came in. I'm not going to last. But I went in, and I'm not a gymnasium kind of guy. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to do the weights and all that. Do you know, like all
I
the
thought
form
about
and
getting
all
a
that.
PT.
No, I couldn't be doing that, mate.
No, it really helps.
My mate was like muscly. I went to the gym with him once, and he went, "You should feel it in your triceps." And I pulled my armpit. I ruptured an armpit muscle. I had what was it? What was I doing yesterday? I was trying to catch cheese in my mouth. I was throwing bits of brie up and trying to catch it like that.
You've changed, you, Brie.
I know. It's been terribly dunkers. Look at me now. And my chin. Have you ever seized your chin fat where it's just locked jaws?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had that.
Like a
trying to
pit bull?
catch brie.
Well, before you were out of breath, before we started, and I asked why, and you said because you'd eaten a sausage butty. You're out of breath eating a butty.
No, because it was hot, so I was like, I think I'm just getting my breath back from the first bite.
Hang on, did you bite it was hot and carry on?
Yeah.
You don't quit when you bite into or not, do you? You eat like a fucking serial killer, you know.
I don't.
You have like a bite or something, and then you have like a 10-minute break, and then go back to it.
I don't do that, do I? I don't leave me plate and come back to it.
No, but you'll have like a bite, and then you put like he'll pick a sandwich up, right, and take a bite out of his sandwich, and then he'll put the sandwich down and could have like a full 5-10 minute conversation before he takes his second bite. I think it's like you eat like a psychopath.
You eat like there's nothing left in the world, and that's the last butty.
I know, because that's how you're meant to eat.
No, it isn't.
It is.
I'm
We're
not
all
saying
compete.
I mean, it isn't if it's hurting you. You are allowed to take a 30-second little break if it's scalding your mouth.
Yeah,
That's an
But
allowed
that's not
break.
what I'm talking about.
You just take your time.
Carl
take
does
your
it with
time.
like lollipops and stuff.
You can't walk around here without sticky lollipops.
I
on the
smash
floor.
pizza awkwardly fast. Do you ever get to that when you're like down to one slice and the person across for you is just finishing their second, and it's like you've just fucking inhaled yours?
I just
got
eat
no
everything dead
qualms
quick.
with-
The only person I know that eats as fast as I do is Jack. Like, if me, Jack, and Keelan go out for like dinner, like we all eat in the house together as like flatmates, me and Jack are done, and it looks like Keelan's just sat down, even if he's sat down before the pair of us.
What I like to do at the minute where my girlfriend can't watch is I have cheese, loads of cheese, cheese and crackers, yeah. And then I'll put loads of cheese and crackers in my mouth and store it there like a gerbil. And then get Coke and just swirl it all around.
Oh, Jamie.
Because you can't dip cheese in Coke. But I want both flavours to mix.
Does it work?
It's unreal.
Me and you are so
unreal.
similar, you know, because like I've never done that, but I guarantee you within a week I will have.
Do you know like when you save what's it in a gap in your tooth?
Yeah.
And you can pick it out, it's like a little cheese.
Yeah.
They taste good then.
Yeah.
My mate used to pay me to watch me eat a burger.
What do you
Because
mean?
I do this triple bite thing where I'll start stage left, go, and I'll eat across, but
Yeah. Yeah.
in one.
It's autism to the peak, but I've done that. Like where you like eat a butty, like
Like you're playing a harmonica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typewriting.
Hang on, you go 4 bites in one
I'll
swallow.
go 3.
like a cross.
Right.
Or like, do you ever eat like you get like a French fry crisp and you go,
Oh yeah. You get it.
Oh, yeah.
Meant to eat them. Like a beaver. What's the salt and the chips one? Fish and chips?
Chipsticks.
Chipsticks.
yeah, same thing.
You've got to eat them like a beaver.
Covered on Chris Sessions, series 3 out now.
Oh yeah, Chris. You got a Chris podcast, haven't you?
Chris podcast. Yeah.
What's your favourite crisp? This is a judge of a man, this. The other day, you had to go
What?
at Salt and Vinegar Squares, by the way. You can fuck
I
off.
didn't.
You sure? I'm sure. And that was another podcast.
Where are you at with squares?
Love squares.
Oh, great.
But my favourite crisp of all time has been discontinued.
Is it pickled onion discos?
No, it's ham and mustard Brennigans.
Oh yeah, you said that. Yeah.
Oh, deep, mate. Deep flavour, man flavour.
What about
Pickled onion discos, there's never been anything more flavourful in the world.
It's insane, it is.
Yeah, disco catch flavour, don't they?
I love the mush crisps, like discos and squares. That are like they're like a potato paste that's then flattened out in it.
Yeah.
I love them.
What about you going to the shop and you don't want like a Brannigan's, but you just want a classic? What are you going for?
Listen, I love it. Sounds basic, bitch, but 442 cheese and onion walkers. Do you know what I mean?
It's solid, isn't it?
Yeah,
Good on a butty.
it's hack for a reason.
Where are you at with them?
If I'm going with one of the 3 main, like, you know, the 3 main walkers,
Yeah,
I do like cheese and onion, but they are third for me.
The meal deal
And,
walkers.
the controversial thing for me
Ready
is
salted.
the top are ready salted.
Yeah, because you
the
can eat
best
15
bite,
bags at once.
like ready salted crisp, like, and it's the same with vanilla ice cream. Everyone's
I
like,
love vanilla ice cream.
they're like, oh, it's plain. No, they're not plain. That's salt flavour, which is class, and that's vanilla flavour. It's not milk flavour. It's vanilla flavour, and that's the thing. Vanilla ice cream is the best ice cream, and the best crisp of the basic 3 Walker's crisp is ready salted. I would put salt and vinegar in the middle, but I can handle cheese and onion being in the
It
middle.
literally sounds like me talking, doesn't it? Just
Ready
the-
salted crisp or just a solid, you know what you get.
I like 2 crisps in one bowl, me. 2
Yes,
flavours in one bowl.
because then you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah, but you can't look because you can look by the shade of yellow.
Yeah. You have to.
So you have
it's
to,
like
you have to Ronaldinho.
act like a buffet. When someone does a buffet and they do like a big mix bowl.
I did it with my crisp butties. I just got told I was insane.
Yeah.
I have 4, like 2 sandwiches, 1 cheese and onion, 1 salt and vinegar.
Yeah, that's part of the fun of it, isn't it? The
But I'll
science.
spin the plate and don't look, so I don't know what I'm biting.
Yeah.
You ever done a
So
crisp?
much
You ever
tism in
done
this room, by
crisps?
the way.
Crisps and a twiglet at the same time. weirdly works. It works. Same theory. Mush it in.
I did.
Chocolate and crisp works as well.
I used to melt Yorkies. Dip crisping.
Yeah, chocolate and crisp works.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Oh, that Tato with the crisp inside the chocolate bar.
Yeah, I thought he invented
I
that.
told you what I did as a kid, dipping skips in fromage frais.
You used to put that on your roast though, didn't you, as well?
No. That was natural yogurt, like
sorry.
Turkish
Oh,
natural
yeah.
I
yogurt.
mean, it's the same as the McDonald's French
Carl, don't be
fry.
a fucking lunatic. He didn't have fromage frais on his fucking roast dinner, all right? He had natural yogurt.
I still have that on meals that you would judge me for.
Like what?
Spag bowl.
Spaghetti, yeah.
What?
You have natural yogurt on spaghetti.
Some spaghetti, yeah. If it's like a garlicky spaghetti.
You sounded about 8 then.
Garlic spaghetti. Smell go.
Garlicky spaghetti, yeah. I'll put some yogurt on it. What else will I do it on? It's a bit
Is this a
odd.
Turkish thing or
Yeah,
a weird
it's a
thing?
Turkish thing. They have it on everything.
It's a Turkish.
Cornflakes.
No, not cornflakes.
Is Turkish the new politically correct way of saying someone's got special needs? Because it does sound like that.
Turkish is the new black.
He's a bit Turkish.
What I've heard.
It's Turkish, if you know what I mean. Puts yogurt on a spaghetti.
But yeah,
You know what
I
mean?
used to put it in. Say
It
I'd
was
have,
on the turkey.
I'd have 2 Yorkshire puddings on a roast dinner. I'd fill them with yogurt, and then they're my like dipping.
I'm getting
thing.
off, mate. That's disgusting.
That was till I was about. I think I was like, I don't know, 10.
Even
I think
Harry judges you.
I think I was getting to high school. I went, come on, you need to grow out of this now. And I went to gravy.
That's actually disgusting.
I'd love to take you to Toby Carvery and watch you ask them for some yogurt.
I wouldn't now. I love gravy. I'm not like these 2 fiends. I love gravy.
You've got no leg to stand on today on food stuff, mate.
Why? What have I done? Oh, because of that.
You've had yogurt on your
yeah.
fucking Yorkshire pudding. This is what you've done.
No, he
Yeah.
fills them with yogurt.
Natural yogurt,
Are
not,
you,
not fromage
anymore.
frais.
When I was a child.
Not- not flavoured.
No, the fromage frais was with skips. And my mum was like, I don't know where that came from.
That's a mix of class, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Skipping from ours free.
No, but it was like, do you know, like
It's like a foie gras butter.
Morrison's own kids fromage frais.
Caviar on Warburton's toast.
Yeah, it was like a Morrison's own kids little fromage frais. Raspberry was the best. I remember that. Dip the skip in it and then eat that.
That's not wild. But to put it in a Yorkshire pudding is disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. Looking back,
Mental.
yeah,
Looking back.
sure.
Break time.
Hello, everyone. Dan Nightingale from the Have a Word podcast that you're watching right now. Do us a favour, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on socials at Have a Word Pod. Just share everything. Be a good egg. Get it out there. Back to the episode. I'm sure it's a belter.
Hey, final part. Watch my special, please. Go and watch my special, please. It's doing very well. Better than any special I put out before.
Very good. It's beautiful. No special for you, Jamie.
Nah, mate. Keeping it raw to the streets, innit?
Was it?
Yeah.
Did you just forget to film it?
No. I want to kind of build like come and see me live because Waterside was a bit different each night. It was a bit chaotic and that I wouldn't capture it on film.
Yeah, it'd be disappointing because my mate went up to see it in Newcastle, said it's the best live stand-up he's ever seen. And I spoke to you a lot when you were doing Waterslide, and there was nights where it was electric and mental and whatnot. How do you capture that with one day of filming?
Yeah,
like you might get a normal night and that doesn't do it justice.
It was proper for the room. The next show I'm writing at the minute, it's a bit more traditional stand-up, I guess. Say that I do strip and suck off a mic stand.
I was going to say, Jamie, there's nothing traditional about what I've seen you do recently.
I don't jump off stage anymore.
If anything, I think you're leaning in even more. And you're not going to film that one either?
Don't know, doubt it.
Are you sure?
Nah, if it was like DVD era, do you know what I mean? 100 grand, yeah. Oh, fucking that.
Giving it away for free.
Oh, nah, no chance, mate. What's wrong with me instead? Fuck mine off.
Buy tickets instead?
Buy tickets instead when that goes on sale.
Let's do some.
Ooh, it's room 102.
Have you got anything you'd like to disappear from the universe forever?
Specky people.
People who wear glasses.
No. I love glasses wearers, but I hate specky people.
I like this.
That's like Chris Rock, black people and speckies.
Yeah, go on. Okay, what's the difference?
Glasses wearer. Dan's a glasses wearer. Steve Specker. No, but you.
No, Jamie.
You'd negotiate things. Do you know what I mean?
What's Harry? Harry's at
Oh,
the back
I
of the
see
room.
what you mean now.
Because I worked in call centres, and you're like, well, you're specky, you. Fuck
Is
off.
Harry specky?
No.
Just Steve. Steve is the business manager that we want him to be specky.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's listen.
It's good that he's specky.
It's good for them specky people. They get better out of life. They do more in life. They get better jobs, promotions, better deals on the phone contract. But at what cost? You're a specky cunt.
Can someone without glasses be a specky cunt?
No, because they've got to have it on
It's
the
this,
bridge.
innit? That is Steve, though.
I think you'll find I'm still in my cooling off period. Fuck off, mate.
Steve's like that with a credit score, actually.
I know what you mean, but I sort of want an accountant who's specky.
Yeah,
So I don't want to fuck them off completely
they
because
have to
they
fuck
have
off.
uses in our lives.
No, because
I don't want the cool guy doing my tax return.
If you had a specky tax returnist, or accountant, whatever they're called. They're only reporting to bigger speckoids. If all speckies are gone, no one will be like, yeah, just pay whatever you think's right.
Oh, yeah. The American
You just give us a few grand and sort it. Just don't use the hospital that much then.
So no speckies, no one's even checking. HMRC's just like, oh yeah, he's
They
trying his
check, but
best.
they're not going to be like,
Yeah. Oh no, I'm seeing
do you
it.
know what I mean? Fuck off.
Now I'm absolutely seeing it.
Fuck off. Get your glass off the bridge of your nose.
The whole judicial system is going to be so much more sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you know Specky going, actually, the law states. Everyone's like,
And you know
nah, he
that-
seems
the-
all right.
The half moon spectacles where they look down at you. Do you know when Dumbledore's fucking patronising advice? Lad, shut up, you specky cunt, right? You fix your eyes. You. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
With magic.
it's
Why
like,
did he do
Can
that?
you just tell me what to do? Stop giving it me cryptic, you specky twat. Just like, the wand is mightier than the pen, Harry. Tell me what to do, lad. Who done that battle? Who's done that battle? Stop giving it me in riddles.
I always thought that was mad.
We've not got time for the cryptic crossword. Fucking Voldemort and fingers down
They've
the
got
fucking
spells
way.
and they haven't got laser eye surgery. It is mad, isn't it?
Remember, Harry, love is the strongest spell. Well, what about fucking Wingardium Leviosa? lad? I'm gonna laugh. Tell me what I'm doing here.
Love makes you feel like you're flying. I can make things actually fly, mate.
Do a knockout. Stop giving me cryptic things.
Okay, so I agree. I think I'm
Yeah.
going to put Specky. Not
He's
you,
won
Steve.
me over. Yeah.
He's won me over with the higher level of
Yeah,
Specky
yeah.
because if they all go, the system, it's going to be a lot more fun.
You're going to be called an Uncle Speck on the internet here, by the way.
I'll take it.
Coconut.
They're in.
They're gone.
Stay goodbye. Jump in.
He just left now. Didn't come back.
Sorry,
Any more?
Steve.
Any more?
Yeah, burger culture.
Burger culture?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So, right, let me paint it simple here, yeah? Just lost 500 quid in the bookies on the Greyhounds.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to pub/restaurant. It's not a chain. But it's not independent. It's not like posh independent, do you know what I mean? It's a bit scruffy, but it's not a chain. It's like, sit down, you get your senders on, you get all settled and everything. 19-year-old waiter, nothing on them, comes over to you, and they go, what do you want? I'll have this burger here. The Godzilla burger. I'm not saying Godzilla burger to anyone. It's got onion rings. It's not destroying Tokyo, mate. Do you know what I mean? Stop naming these burgers fucking stupid names, mate. And stop overcomplicating it. Stop putting pulled pork on it. Stop making it inedible to get your mouth round it. Make it wider, not taller.
I've said this all along. Well done, JD.
Why they're not taller? And if you want to put a bit of pulled pork on it, put a little bit of it over here, but then the onion ring goes on the other side. It doesn't you don't stack it.
Get this. What happened to the sesame seed bun as well? No one wants brioche anymore. It's not 2009.
Wow, Jamie, you come.
You're on a
with facts.
tear here, mate.
Get over it.
I want sesame seed buns that have got 1 day left on them before they get mould on and come back. Do you know, brioche was apparently, because it's got stuff in it, they last 2 weeks longer.
Keeps on,
Yeah, so that's why restaurants do it, because they can buy it more in the
It's too
bag.
sweet and jarring. And it's called stupid fucking names. Like, I'm a grown man. I'm not 33 and saying Godzilla to a 19-year-old. It's fucking mad.
You must love a burger van burger.
Yeah, just greaser burger.
Good old-
do you know what I mean? Just keep it.
Cheese and bacon and no sauce.
Yeah,
just like
keep
fucking,
it
that'll do.
Just keep it simple. Plus, I also issue with these like, listen, there's a time and a place for fine dining restaurant, anniversaries, birthdays, special occasions, whatever. Treat yourself.
Cheltenham.
I'm not against nice food. I'm not being all like, what do you mean flag ways? But don't you dare put a burger on that menu. Because that is appropriating our culture, mate. That's like going to Mackey's. Like they're like, yeah, we're doing a burger. We're like, yeah, we're fancy, but we're doing a burger. Yeah, we're for the proper man. You're not for the proper man at all. Fuck off, patronise us, thinking we better have something for the scum. We better have a scum item on here. So let's have a Wagyu burger on here for the scum. We'll stop appropriating our culture. You don't see us in McDonald's asking for a fucking celeriac puree dip.
I'm scared, Jamie.
I mean, no one's.
You should run for president, by the way.
Unbelievable.
National treasure in
gourmet
waiting.
gaff round here is almost famous. Here's some of the names. You've got the triple nom.
How can I say that to a person? How can I go?
If you ran a burger restaurant, would it be burger 1, burger 2, burger 3, burger 4?
Yeah, it'd be. I'd have hamburger, haramburger. That's got the pork on.
That's got bacon on it.
Cheese, double cheese. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to give him like skyscrapered and all this sort of stuff.
The River Phoenix. Johnny Mac.
I know, but don't you think
I'm cracked, baby.
I'm cracked, baby.
I've just lost 500 quid on a dog, and now you want me to say things like this? It's not jovial, is it?
Speaking of gambling, by the way, I actually put a little loss on before when we were talking.
He's 1,100 quid up.
Let's have a little look.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm just
What was the
saying,
when was the last time you
famous-
put a bet on?
Almost famous.
I feel like I've never seen you, like, even when we go to watch the NFL, you're not the one we put bets on.
2004 Champions League
finished last.
quarter-final.
Finish last. There you go. He doesn't win them all.
It's last. There you go.
Oh, it's gone. Game's gone.
James gone.
I bet on a Champions League quarter-final in 2004, 2003. It was great. I won about 140. I won about 140 quid when I desperately needed it.
Like United Porto when Tim Howard threw one in.
Yeah.
I'm not a betsman.
It's not a bad thing.
Burgers.
Just doesn't do anything.
I'm with Jamie. That's him for me.
Just novelty names. And now with like loaded chips, are fine, a bit of melted cheese, but now it's too much now. Just stop it now.
I do don't think people are fucking with chips too much.
Yeah,
just
gone
bit
now.
of spicy salt is enough of a variation. I've like Five Guys do. I've salted ones, and we put a bit of dust on this one. That's all we need. Oh, this one's got scallions on it. First of all, no one even knows what scallions are.
What's the Canadian one? Poutine.
Poutine.
That's different, though.
That's its own meal.
That's its own meal.
But I just want some curly fries.
Don't
I
go
also
to-
like that. Do
don't
you know
go
what I
and
mean?
get
Like, if you're
poutine
going to
then.
make it fancy, just give us a simple fancy one. It doesn't have to be like, oh, this is the chili shredded beef fries. You're like, it's too much.
By the way, this is completely stolen from an episode of How I Met Your Mother, right? But the best possible combination of fries you can get is a portion of normal fries with a few accidental curlies in it.
That we're in the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like, I want normal chip. Like if a restaurant could do like a mix where like I'd say 70% of the portion of chips are normal chips and 30% are curly fries, I think that would be the peak of fries.
This
Occasional
is
waffle.
why when I get my go-to after drinking takeaway is chicken nuggets because the sick tastes nicer. You get chicken nuggets and chips because it comes as a tray of chips and then you find nuggets in there and you almost forget that you've ordered them.
Remember the
I
spice
know
bag?
exactly what he means.
Yeah.
you know?
Surprise me.
You're just like, whoa, fuck, there's a nugget in these chips.
Sick
Oh, you
taste,
think
thanks,
you've got none left, and
Yeah.
there's always one left.
Yeah, and you just dig and you find one. It's like a toy of cereal, do you know what I mean?
Spice bags are good, aren't they?
Oh, my God.
Spice bags are good, yeah.
Please, the United Kingdom, they've got it right. Someone copy them.
There's so many places you can get a spice bag from.
There are no places in Chester.
Yeah, you live in the
Chester.
woods, Dan.
Yeah. Sorry. There's no takeaways. I live in the woods.
You have one takeaway though. You know the name of it.
Lives in the woods.
We have
and he's
one
like, why is there
takeaway
no
in Sorghum?"
fucking Chinese takeaways?
There's loads in Chester. No one's doing a spice bag.
Yeah, spice bags are good.
Nasty. Loads of curry.
When I go Nando's, yeah, my two sides are chips and peri chips.
Double
they're
carbs
not.
is a mad one. Isn't it?
Live life.
And you want them separate?
Oh, separate, yeah. It's separate, then you mix them up yourself, and you're like, wow, non-look.
The best Nando's order, if I'm not thinking about my calories, I get the thighs done hot, and I want them well done. And like sometimes they look at you like, this isn't a steak, sir. And it's like, listen, you know when you would normally take that chicken off, leave it on for another 90 seconds? That's what I want the skin to be crispy.
I wish they'd
I want
listen
it
to
be
you when you
like
ask for stuff like that.
like well done chicken thighs with peri chips and the garlic bread. And I tell you why, because then I make a chip butty, a garlic breaded chip butty, and the thighs are just the best way that Nando's do the food.
Nando's have sorted out their bread for their burgers recently. They've changed it up for the
it used to
first
be
time in
ridiculous.
ages. It used to just be whatever they made the garlic bread with, they split that in half.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we'll stick a burger. And it was crap. It's too hard. Good for garlic bread, not good for burgers. They've changed it up with the burgers. I've had two recently in the last 3 weeks. Good bread.
But still, we would highly recommend if you do want some sort of sandwich that you do go to Derek's Sandwich Shop on Berry Street.
Derek's. They're the fucking best.
Allerton, Crosby, or Berry Street.
I fucking go.
What was the thing you put in one or two? Burger culture.
Yeah.
Culture, yeah.
Yeah, probably agree.
When we go to the fancy places, I just order a simple one.
Yeah.
Just there's not.
I just don't like a big stack on it. I do like the odd time I do like a bit of fanciness to it, but my favourite burger is like a really shit takeaways, just plain cheeseburger.
That's soft.
Yeah.
Really shit plain cheeseburger, and if you can, so the chippy near where I grew up, like I say in my routine, you know, the most controversial stand-up routine of all time. So the
Oh, is that how it's gone down?
Oh my
Twitter.
people will be like, hey, we've got Chinese people in Coventry. You haven't invented Chinese people.
That's in the trailer.
It's fucking hilarious. I was bladdered reading the comments to it, and I was like, there's no way people can be this angry about this. Like, this should not be a controversial thing. Every single chippy in Liverpool is also Chinese. I know there's places that have Chineses, but you also have chippies, and you do have separate ones. We don't have them here. That's what's unique here. There's no chippies here that aren't also Chinese. You can always get both. Every single Chinese does chippy chips, not the fucking oven chips that you get with your Chinese or the fries. Chippies and Chinese are the same thing here. That's what I was saying.
I even get that. I live in the woods. Come on, guys.
The place where I grew up, the Chinese chippy on the corner, which was actually owned by a Greek man, but was still ran by Chinese people. What was it called again? Anyway, they did a full Chinese menu, full fish and chips, and they also had like kebab and burger stuff. It was like an all-in-one, fucking class. The best thing you could get from there when I was a kid, plain cheeseburger with chippy chips and a pot of curry sauce, and dipping a plain cheeseburger into Chinese curry sauce.
That's what there's a place on Bold Street where it's like burgers and chippy as well, and that's literally what I get: chicken burger but with chips and curry sauce.
Is the gravy can still there?
Do you know what? Oh! I'm gonna blow your mind now. What I used to do when I lived at my mum's house, lemongrass chippy chips, yeah, near me. Order a madras, run to the chippy chips of a madras.
Yeah, we do that. We have
Fucking real,
my
mate.
mum's curry with chippy chips.
And peppercorn sauce on fish and chips. I ordered it in a restaurant once. The waiter nearly didn't give it me. And I said, listen, I make my own rules. Get me a peppercorn sauce with fish and chips and watch your mind get blown.
Was it good?
Unreal.
One of my ex-girlfriends, I was worried she was pregnant one day because she was very specific. She was like, I want a spicy chicken burger and chippy chips, but the chicken burgers from our chippy are not very spicy. So would you do me a favour? Would you go and get me a Zinger burger from KFC and get some chippy chips with it on the way home? And I went and got all of them for her because I was trying to be a fucking sound guy. And she didn't eat the burger because it was too spicy.
Oh, that's a crime.
Yeah, just make don't
I love the
be
combos.
don't be constrained by society's rules on sauces. and chip thickness.
How would you build your perfect different, like, so you got Mackey's, KFC, Burger King?
You used to get it. Do you remember the Arndale food court?
Yeah.
It was class. It was the first time I'd ever had the Pizza. It wasn't like the proper Pizza Hut. It was like a smaller version that they just had about 5 options. But you could have that and a bit of KFC and McDonald's fries.
So Big Mac from Mackey's,
amazing.
chili cheese bites from Burger King, and the cookie from KFC.
Or the gravy, yeah.
And the gravy.
Subway
Bam, bam,
cookies.
bam. Subway
Can I ask
cookies.
you? Because when we get a Chinese in ours now, often there's like quite a few people in either people have like their missus over or like friends or whatever, right? And it's class because what we do is we get loads of different stuff and then you can make your ultimate plate, right? So let's say you've got like people around yours. So like, don't worry that like you're not going to eat the entire portion or something. If you could
enough.
build your perfect like Chinese plate, what are you going for? Because I'll take you through mine, right? It's char siu fried rice.
Yeah.
Yeah? Char siu fried rice. Beef, green pepper, and black bean sauce, just a bit of that. Yeah. Salt and pepper chicken, salt and pepper ribs, prawn toast, spicy spring rolls, chips, and then curry sauce on the side.
Very, very similar to mine. I'd also have char siu fried rice. I'd have Singapore chow mein for a bit of noodle. Chips, plain chips,
Yeah.
salt and pepper chicken, salt and pepper ribs, curry sauce. So very similar.
If anyone is watching this hungover, we are going to do
Chinese
the
is
Chinese
great
takeaway
hungover,
industry
yeah.
so much business this
Chinese, I would go as far to say, is unbeatable and unrivaled when it comes to a hangover.
Oh, hangover, yeah.
The only
Is it the
time
grease? Is it the salt? What is
Salt,
it?
I think.
MSG.
it's the MSG, I think. I think the only thing that can compete with it, and it's very, very, very rarely, but sometimes I do just want it, is a Mackey's. Sometimes on a hangover, I just get like Mackey's mode.
Yeah,
And I think it's because of how salty the chips are.
Do you know what Mackey's has done? Do you know whenever you're deciding what you want to eat, it's got itself in every conversation, hasn't it? Like Mackey's is always an option. Do you know what I mean? Like your bear goes, oh, I want to eat something. Mackey's is always in there as an option. You fucking smash that game.
Because
haven't
it's
you?
the biggest, isn't it?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
You mean because it can be breakfast, lunch, or dinner,
Yeah, you know,
or supper,
it's always in
or
there.
midnight?
Yeah. For the Mackey's, it's always the one.
And there's more of them than there is any other.
Yeah. They've got themselves right in the conversation, mate.
I still don't love them though.
Oh, at a certain time,
I
Mackey's
always go,
can't be beaten. At a certain time. Car drives. Long car drive, Mackey's. You're not having Chinese in the car.
Also, if you time it right, and there's not you can't like it's not possible to like try to time it right and nail it. But if you get lucky with your timing, and like they've just put like a fresh batch of nuggets in, and they do your burger fresh, like they've just run out of beef as you order, and you're the next guy, and they've just run out of fries, and you get like if you get like fresh nuggets with a fresh beef burger and fresh fries from Mackey's, it is like class in it.
It's up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it doesn't take long for all of those things to get a bit shit. So if they're sat there for any amount of time,
Oh, Big Mac's got such a fall off. They're incredible.
Greg's has got a similar sort of quality dip and
Yeah.
peak and trough. It's a gamble in itself going Greg's. That's why I like it.
Well, I
Nice.
go in and ask. I say, are the hot dogs, are the sausage
Enjoy
rolls
the
warm?
loss.
Are the
Yeah, I've
sausage
shot
rolls
myself.
warm? They put the hand on it with the bag, and then I'll get it.
No,
Otherwise,
I
it's
just not take the risk, me.
what's your opinion on the Greg's Festive Bake?
Shite.
Really? Yeah.
I don't like any sort of novelty food.
Okay.
Don't fucking come to me with fucking pumpkin fucking latte Halloween. I'll have it in fucking March if I want one. What are you gonna do?
I mean,
What are you gonna do?
Not sell it.
I'll have pancake day in fucking June, lad.
When you have Bailey's.
What? Never have it.
Oh.
No, I don't have any sort. I don't have Christmas dinner or anything. Anything sort of. You've got to have this on this day. Fuck you, mate. I'll do what I want.
A Guinness on Paddy's Day.
No,
No?
no.
Every other day
He's
of the
not
year.
into Guinness.
Not. We've shared this,
We're very similar. We don't mind it. We think the people are all gimps.
and my last 102. People working on trains, like laptops out and
Oh, I thought you meant like
even
just,
people.
train workers. Yeah, but they're but people working on trains.
They're all pretending.
Like,
They're all London
like,
busy.
are you the Prime Minister? Are you the actual Prime Minister? Is that why you have your little lanyard on and you've got that fake contorted face?
No, I call it London busy.
What are you clicking? No email has ever been needed to be sent from Runcorn. Ever. You can wait till you get to Liverpool or Manchester. It doesn't need sending.
It's the same in a coffee shop. They go to the coffee shop to have their Mac and have the aesthetic of I'm in a coffee shop.
Yeah. It's the Oh, I don't know if I can wear that. You're not typing anything, you.
Lad, I agree so much.
And the sleeves up here, buttoned up because they're so stressed.
Yeah.
So they've got to get this email sent.
Slaving at the
Like
laptop.
James Bond, you're a fucking mid-manager for DFS or something.
Even worse, the guys who are doing the business phone call. Like, oh, yeah, speak to Giles about
Well, we'll
that.
circle back, yeah. Shut the fuck up, mate.
Get off the train.
In.
Boss.
Not only is it in, it brings us to the end of this week's episode.
100% success right there, Jamie.
Well done.
Yeah.
Come on, mate. Room
Yeah, that's
102.
a GOAT performance
Got the
of
keys.
Room 102.
I think it's been a GOAT performance all round. Absolutely up there. You always are.
Hey, just helps me get
Legend
off
of the
chest,
game,
doesn't it?
mate.
Can't believe you haven't been on the couch for
I know.
2 years. It will
Insane,
not
man.
be 2 years until you are back on the couch, my friend.
I know.
Jamie, have you got anything to plug at the minute?
Yeah, Vulture Authority, Super Yachts for Everyone album. Get that stream. Trying to hit like milestone
Yeah,
targets.
they were
by-
last week's tune of the week.
Yeah, by Christmas. So get that streamed. Chris Session series free. I'm not on tour at the moment, but I've got like 80% of it in my head, and it'll be sound. So I've
When do you reckon you're going to go out?
probably early 26. So the first domino's there now. But in the meantime, go and see my co-host Tony Carroll on tour. His tickets on sale, and he starts January 9th.
Oh, that's being a good
And
shit.
he is your co-host of the Hot Water
Hot
Green
Water's
Room
Green
podcast.
Room podcast. We have a weekly live show. Tickets are a tenner. Adam was there last week. We have surprise drop-ins sometimes if people are at the club. It's just
I was bladdered and heckling at the back, so they made me get on stage because
and heckle from the front. Very funny. Always chaos. Just come down. It's good.
class. Thank you to everyone who's watched and shared and commented and liked me, especially on the clips and stuff. Just do us a favor. Just continue to keep doing it. And if you haven't already watched it, go and watch it. It's the best thing I've ever put out, and it is racking up views at a faster rate than anything I've ever produced. Also, thank you to everyone who came to see me at the Jacaranda last week. Very, very fun.
And thanks to everyone who got a platinum raffle ticket. And that was
Oh, insane.
just in
amount of
case you
money.
didn't see it on social media.
We have
Won
now
by
done the draw.
Jacob Young.
Jacob Young,
Jacob with a K.
with a K.
the
yeah.
luckiest lid of all.
Proud owner of a platinum ticket for life.
What did we raise? About 33 grand just on that.
£32,350.
It's a fucking good idea, Adam Rowe.
Insane.
Have we got a tune?
We do. It's a class one this week. This is from Michael Gallagher, and it's called Streetlights. It's really good indie music.
Hey guys, I'm Mickey G, and this is Streetlights.
Oh, that ruined it. Bye, Felicia.